What is going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video. Go ahead and smash that like button. Today we're going to be talking about I sold all of my Pepe 2.0. Welcome to all those that are brand new to the stream. Smash that like button, subscribe, comment down below any other video you want us to go ahead and talk about. Currently right now I'm flipping out my tablet right now to go ahead and get all the comments up and ready. If you are now joining me live, go ahead and smash that like button, comment down below, and let me know that you are currently in here. Crazy times in the market, to be honest. So let's go ahead and see what is going on. Bitcoin, I believe, took a dip. I don't know. Haven't really looked too much into the market, but I do know the market's not looking not the best, not the worst, right? It just depends on the way you look at everything. Give me 1 second. Welcome to all those that are brand new and just tuning in. Don't know if I'm officially live or not. Let's see. Hey, Happy, how's it going? Thank you for joining me today. Awesome possum. It looks like we are officially live. Let me go ahead and put some music right now just to go ahead and get the vibes up and running. Today is Thursday, so happy Thursday for all those that are joining me today. And if you're watching this pre-recorded, I do want to go ahead and say welcome as well. I do know I kind of rant little places everywhere, so the streams are all over the place, but you know, feel free to go ahead and skip around to whatever area you think it's the most suitable for you. And most importantly, if you do watch all these streams pre-recorded, try to make the effort into joining me live, because we have lots of fun here. You can ask me any question and I could pretty much do anything that you want, as far as TA is what I mean. Any TA you want me to go ahead and do, I could go ahead and cover for you. So go ahead and join me live. I would really appreciate it. I typically go live anywhere between 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Does fluctuate a little bit, but it's usually around this hour that I usually go in. So go ahead and make the effort into trying to join me live if you can. I really would appreciate that. I do want to go ahead and meet more of you. All those that do watch my content pre-recorded, definitely smash that subscribe button, and hopefully I could go ahead and catch all of you on a live stream. Would definitely love to go ahead and meet every one of you. So let's go ahead and look for some music to go ahead and put on. Hey Bill, how's it going? I think that's a little too loud. Hold on. How's it going, Bill? Hi. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Hope you're having a good one. Today we're going to be talking about Pepe as well. I do want to go ahead and say, Bill, let me know if there's any other projects specifically you want me to go ahead and cover for you today. Since you are now just joining and you commented. I know a lot of you watch and don't comment, but I would, you know, encourage all of you to go ahead and at least comment, even if it's just a hi. You know, it does help the algorithm and it does help push this kind of content a little bit further. And you know, that's one of the best ways to go ahead and support me, since the channel is not monetized. Smashing that like button and just commenting down below really does help out the channel a lot. It shows that it shows YouTube that, you know, you are, you know, enjoying my content, and it will go ahead and recommend it to more people. More people recommended, the quicker I could go ahead and get monetized. The quicker I get monetized, the more content we could go ahead and pull out, you know? Maybe do giveaways, I don't know, meet and greets, I don't know. Yes, good will. Thank Natalie. Yeah, Natalie's the best. I love Natalie. She's really good at TA. She's really good at what she does. I do need to go ahead and get a collaboration with her soon. So I have to go ahead and thank Natalie for that one. Is there any other TA? Is there any specific TA you want me to do right now, Bill? Go ahead and comment down below. I'm putting down my link right now. Sorry. Just waiting for some people to join in. And I'm trying to get everything up and running. I'm already at least a few minutes late, so that's the reason why. Yeah, I can't even post my link. It's kind of issue when you go live, right? You get to go ahead and see the live issues I have as well. One good news is that I actually re-entered my position on Pepe 2.0. I know the title's a little clickbaity. I apologize, but this is kind of the only way I could go ahead and get people's attention. Unfortunately, people have such a small attention span, man, that you have to go ahead and capture that attention quick, and you have to do it fast, right? And hopefully, once I do that, I could go ahead and convert into a subscription, or a subscriber is what I meant, or a like. Smash that like button for me, everyone. ADA, Bill wants me to do some TA on ADA, so let's go ahead and keep our eyes on. Damn, dude, Pepe 2.0 is freaking pumping. I actually did re-enter my position, by the way, guys. So Yeah, I did exit my position, took profits earlier today, and I re-entered my position. Looks like I'm up about $487 currently right now on my trade. I'm only using 9x leverage. I was using 21 or 20, but because of this movement, I didn't know what was going to go in the market. I actually ended up just closing my position. I said, you know what, I'd rather would enter at a higher price, but you know, go ahead and be safe with my trading. So let's go ahead and take a look at Cardano. Cardano. So let me go ahead and check if I could go ahead and enter a position real quick on Pepe 2.0 and kind of double down on my position. I'm going to go ahead and enter at 2. I don't think I'm going to hit that. Let's see. Hopefully I could get a trade in at 2599. So I'm going to go ahead and try to place a limit order right now. 2599, 2599, 2599, I'm probably not even going to capture it. 25. Oh my god, it's not going. 2599, I think it was. Let's see. 25. Wait, it's 26. 2617. Dude, why did it change? Okay, right here. 2595. 2595. 2595. Let me just go ahead and place this order real quick, just in case it dumps. 2595. I'm gonna go ahead and put in about. It's really laggy when I'm streaming and trying to place an order. I apologize for that. Okay, so let me put in about. We're gonna do about $100. You know, I don't like going all in just because you don't know what's gonna happen. I like to slowly, gradually go in, just in case I'm wrong. I don't lose too much money, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and enter that position right there. So hopefully we get filled in, and then we're gonna go ahead and look into Cardano. All right, so we left that there, $500 in profit, looking really nice already for today. So cleared already about $600 today, up 500. Hopefully we could capture today a couple grand. But anyways, let's go back and talk about Cardano, right? So Cardano ADA. Let's go ahead and do. I usually like taking a look at it through Binance. I feel like Binance usually has cleaner charts. Solely my opinion, right? But let's go ahead and take a look at Cardano. I think a lot of these altcoins will be pumping. I think we are in some sort of altcoin meme coin season. So I think right now a lot of these altcoins are following something the very similar, you know, area of resistance and support. So we're gonna go ahead and keep it very short on this. But hey, yo, Billy, how's it going, bro? Check out Billy if you guys are into gaming. Check out his channel. Shout out to Billy. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and keep an eye out on Cardano. So what is going on with Cardano? So looking at the daily, to me personally, doesn't really give me too much information. We could go ahead and say that this is a good area of support. And also, if we do go ahead and zoom out, we could go ahead and say that this could potentially be some sort of cup and handle pattern forming as well, right? So this is usually what I prefer, and I like trading cup and handles. I do think it might go ahead and get rejected right here at this area of resistance, drop back down during this area of support, and then breaking out hopefully. So in my opinion, I think Cardano is looking really good. That is on the daily, and the reason why I chose this area as an area of support, because this was a very hard area of resistance. As you see, it struggled multiple times right here, it struggled right here as well. As soon as we broke down on the support, it broke down. So support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support. I'm not the best analyst, guys. Natalie, she's really good at what she does. I'm very simple, just support and resistance, a few patterns. You know, I'm not the best. I try to work on becoming a better trader every day, but I'm not the best trader, right? But so in my opinion, I think this is where an area of support could go ahead and come down to. And as I mentioned, as I do see multiple wicks touch around this area, I went ahead and committed to go ahead and say that this is an area of support. And the reason why I'm saying that we could go ahead and potentially see this come down is because we also do see that this is an area of support and now an area of resistance. So ideally we would like to go ahead and see a cool down to go ahead and retest this area right here on the support. Doesn't always have to be the case, right? This thing could literally just moon. It's crypto. That's the beauty of crypto. It just moons. Let me know down below if the music is a little too loud. I do not know if the music is a little too loud. Sometimes I watch my streams and I'm like, dude, this guy has fucking annoying ass music, and then I realize it's me. You can't make any of that shit up, man. Yeah, so with when it comes to TA, especially with altcoins or meme coins, I always say it could really do whatever the fuck it wants to do. Same thing with Bitcoin. People were talking about Bitcoin going to 12,000. I'm like, dude, you're fucking ridiculous. It's not gonna hit 12,000. if anything, we're going to go ahead and hit $40,000, right? A lot of people were negative on it. Guess what happened? Short squeeze happened, pushing the price action up. FOMO kicked in, pushing the price action even further. So it's really, really difficult when it comes to TA. It's really just of a 50-50 coin flip. So usually it's not about being right all the time. It's all about accepting where you're wrong and then moving with your decision, right? So if you are looking to go ahead and play some Cardano right now, ideally at least looking at the daily, I would say wait for this area of support. At least try to see it test to the 0.2721. And if you could go ahead and get a good entry right there, now you have less money to go ahead and lose, right? Let's say, for example, if it does go ahead and dump, you could go ahead and buy in right here. Hopefully, if it does get rejected at the 28 and it does start to fall down, then you could go ahead and cut your stop. You could put a stop loss right here underneath, and you won't lose too much money, right? But if you go ahead and go all in right here, and this thing just dumps and then breaks support, you have a higher chance, and also now you're risking more money. So it really all becomes, and it's all really dependent on to how much are you willing to lose, how much are you willing to go ahead and gut in when you're seeing your account, you know, go into the negatives or to the positives. I think it's more of a mental game when it comes to this, and you know, the traders on the other side understand that. So if they could go ahead and push you out or stop you out or liquidate you, they're going to do whatever it takes. So ideally, if you're looking to go ahead and enter Cardano, I would just go ahead and wait. That's on the daily. Looking at the 4 hourly, we do actually go ahead and see that cup and handle pattern does actually look a lot better, man. Look at this. It's getting rejected. It looks like it did find its support. So looking at the 4 hourly, it looks like this might be a good area to buy. Obviously, none of this is financial advice, but if you could go ahead and get lucky and get in at the 2773, this would be a good area to buy, in my opinion, you know. Ideally, let's say if I was to go ahead and enter this trade, I would go ahead and enter in small. For example, you just saw me enter my Pepe 2.0 trade slowly. I added, you know, $100 here, added another $60 here, another 100, another 100 as it's going up, because I would rather go ahead and ride the wave up and slowly go in, just in case my trade is not doing well, then I don't get wrecked as much, right? But if I go all in thinking that is the bottom, usually it's not the bottom. It's going to go ahead and tank, and they're going to purposely go ahead and get you liquidated, and they're purposely going to go ahead and get you stopped out, right? So for me personally, I'll only like to go ahead and test the markets a little bit. For example, if I also go ahead and jump into Cardano right now, I would put in about $100, maybe use 5x leverage, whatever you feel comfortable with, wait for it. And if you do go ahead and start to see this trend back up, then go ahead and add a little bit more, throw another $40 there. Then if it breaks above this, for me personally, this would be a confirmation that we finally broke resistance, and this is now our new area of support. Obviously, we could go ahead and dump down, but as I mentioned, that's why for me personally, I like to go ahead and add on the way up, and then as soon as we find that support, add a little bit more, just in case if it does go ahead and fall down below, we could at least break in a little bit more with somewhat of profits, right? What's up, Bernie? How's it going, bro? I already know it's Bernie freaking spamming the whole entire chat. Bernie. Yes, music's too hard for me. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and lower that a little bit more. Let me go ahead and lower the music a little bit more. Oh yeah, the music is a little too loud, man. I apologize for that. Let's see that. Is the music a little bit better? Yeah, so for Cardano, you have to be very, very careful. On the daily, it looks like you could go ahead and short, but even right here, I would say if you are looking to go ahead and short, I would go ahead and wait for this thing, break its support at around 0.2734. I think for me personally, this would go ahead and indicate that we will go ahead and dump down even further and potentially riding the wave all the way down to the 0.25. Also as well, you also have to keep in mind, if we do go ahead and have this cup and handle forming and it does break that area of resistance, we are also entering the area of the RSI. But you know, when it comes to indicators, if something has to pump, it's gonna pump. It doesn't matter about what fucking indicator we see, right? But yeah, this could either go both ways. Ideally, if you are looking to go ahead and wait for a short, I would go ahead and wait for this thing to go ahead and pump, test resistance, and if it does get rejected, more than likely we are going to fall down to the 0.27, and more likely try to retest it one more time up to the 0.28, and then fall all the way down to 0.26 down to 2.5. But ideally, even if this is a cup and handle pattern, it could go ahead and hit that resistance and dump down even as low as 0.26 and still be bullish if you want to go ahead and flip the trade on that. And that's on the 4 hourly, right? But yeah, we are at a very strong area of resistance for Cardano, so just be on the lookout for that. As I mentioned, usually I don't like to go all in on all my positions. I like to go ahead and gradually go into my position just in case if I'm wrong, I only lose, let's say $300 instead of losing, you know, $1,000 or $2,000. It's when it comes to trading, this is what I want to say. It's not about, you know, it's not about, you know, you being right all the time. It's all about you accepting where you were wrong, right? If you understand that if there's a reversal in a market coming in and your ego is too big to go ahead and continue to double down in your position, whether it's a long or a short, you're more than likely going to go ahead and get wrecked. For example, Bitcoin had plenty of signs that this thing was going to go ahead and short squeeze, but people just didn't want to accept their loss. They wanted to go ahead and be right. They wanted to go ahead and double down on Bitcoin being, you know, short and going down to $12,000. Well, this is what exactly happens when you go ahead and double down in your position. Did Bitcoin have any right to really go ahead and break and do this movement to the upside? No. The only reason why it did that was because shorts got wrecked. And, you know, you really can't blame nobody but yourself, because if you got wrecked during this area of short, I mean, I don't know who the heck would be shorting around these areas knowing that it looked like it was going to squeeze, right? The signs were there. The DXY was doing good. Everything was like placed for Bitcoin to go ahead and pump. Now, people are going to go ahead and possibly double down on Bitcoin going down to $12,000 again for whatever reason. And then I think we might go ahead and retrace to $31,000. And then the bears are really going to probably quadruple down around this area, thinking that Bitcoin, once again, is going to hit $12,000. They're going to go ahead and quadruple down now because they're like, okay, we got this massive pump. It has to come down now. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have to fucking come down. Bitcoin could do whatever the fuck it wants to do. Keep that in mind. It doesn't matter about TA. It doesn't matter about any of that. Manipulation will come in and swoop you out. It doesn't matter what you think. It's all about whatever the person on the other side, whoever's controlling the market is going to do, right? So realistically, I think Bitcoin is destined to go ahead and come down. We are seeing the DXY slowly trending up. I do think the DXY could go to the 107 and 108, but also as well with the DXY, it will be entering a area of resistance, right? Which is the RSI is being oversold. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that right now. But Bitcoin realistically could go ahead and dump back down to around the $30,000 to the $31,000 area. Shorts are now probably going to double down even more right here, causing another short squeeze to the upside and potentially hitting $40,000. That's what I think is going to happen. It's solely obviously just my opinion, but also the reason why I say that is because I've been saying that on the daily. This is just a classic cup and handle pattern, if you want to go ahead and call it. So, you know, it's just being pretty of a line. I don't know why people ignore these signals, but who in the right mind would be shorting Bitcoin right now? Probably right now it's worth it, but not shorting Bitcoin right here, man. You don't short Bitcoin at that area. At least I wouldn't. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously the bears got wrecked, but I would have been longing around this area right here. But it's the risk that you take, right? When we're at a very critical area of resistance and support, you have to go ahead and ask yourself, am I okay losing this kind of money? Because if I'm right, you're going to make a boatload of money. But if you're wrong, you might go ahead and lose all your money. And that's something you have to go ahead and ask yourself, right? So we're getting rated by Bernie. Bill says thank you. Thank you, man. I really appreciate you. So it looks like we have Drake up in here. We have Jimmy from Degrassi, Bernie, William, Dick Fit, Rodney. Damn, dude, we're getting it going. Bernie, how's it going, lad? It's pretty good, man. How about yourself? Bill says too late, boy. I'm only into short Wahim. What's short Wahim? Just deposited some money into my MEXC. Let's fucking go, bro. Bernie says, bro, check out USDT dominance on the 5-minute, the large red candle. There's a gap around 7.1 that would need to be filled. Edward, how's it going, bro? Welcome. Dude, I don't even know what the fuck USDT dominance is. I'm not gonna lie. I know I might sound like a noob, but I don't even know what USDT dominance is. And I don't even know how USDT dominance works, man, honestly. How does USDT dominance work? Does this mean like more people are now going into stable coins instead of using their USDT into projects? What does this mean, Bernie? Please explain, bro, because I've never used USDT dominance, but this sounds very, very interesting. Because this is pretty cool. If we could go ahead and use this indicator. Edward, hello, brother. Hello to all. I hope you're having a great day today, Edward. Bernie seems mad. He says, freaking noob, bro. Yeah, I am, man. Explain to me, please. Explain to me. I'm assuming that if USDT dominance goes up, That means people are now offloading out of their risky assets, going into more stable. If they go ahead and go off USDT, that means they're risk on, correct? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, yeah, that's interesting, Bernie. I've never heard of USDT dominance. I'm glad I've learned something new today. See, I learn from every one of you here every time I'm on stream, so I really do appreciate you with that knowledge that you just gave me. Now I have another tool to go ahead and use. So now I'm going to be looking at USDT dominance very, very closely. I just learned what it is today. Is there any way to save this? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and, oh yeah, I guess we can't even freaking save it unless I get a plan. But I'm gonna remember that USDT dominance. That's gonna be the new way to go ahead and check the market. So that's pretty exciting. TFK or TFO, what's up, bro? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Can you check BlockX supercomputer all in on 2 million market cap? What is this on? Is this on CoinMarketCap? Is this on Dex Tools? What can we be finding BlockX on? Let's see, BlockX. You said it's 2 mil, right? I don't think this is it. Let's see, let's go over to Dex Tools. We're gonna go over to Dex Tools. Hey, I don't see it, bro. Oh, it's because I'm spelling it wrong. Duh. BlockX. Hey Ryan, how's it going, bro? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you in here today. I'm assuming it's probably this one, BlockX. About a month ago, you said it has about a 2 million market cap. This doesn't have a 2 million market cap though. Let's see, maybe right here. We'll try one more time. BlockX. This one has about a 2 million market cap. All right, I found it. It looks like we found it. What BlockX is. Safe trade, BlockX. So it's not even on most exchanges. It's probably like a freaking proof of work. Yep, I knew it. It was publicly introduced on 20th of July as a 2023 as a proof of work cryptocurrency built on the X11 algorithm. BlockX is a comprehensive integrated features of services. This digital Swiss Army knife empowers individuals and businesses to navigate the digital age with newfound confidence and security. So I'm assuming this is probably like some sort of a security software for companies and devices. Let's go ahead and see what it is. Introducing BlockX, proof of work X11. It's not just a digital currency. Interesting. So we can watch this video together too for 2 minutes. Let's see what this is. Okay, so we have this one could change the game. Yeah, dude, I'm looking at this. This is pretty crazy. The coins are locked up in the network while functioning as a master node. Coins can't be moved. BlockX is not just a digital currency. It's a comprehensive and all-in-one computer manager designed to meet your diverse needs while prioritizing security and efficiency. Aim to offer a seamless and integrated solution that encompasses malware protection and cloud services. Dude, anything with cloud, look, I'm gonna go ahead and pause this real quick. Like, I don't even have to know anything more except for the word cloud services, and I can tell you this shit's gonna be freaking bullish. Why? Because I've noticed that anything that's related to cloud, especially right now in this time of age that we're heading into, it's really, really important. I think there's a lot of money in that infrastructure in the area of cybersecurity, cloud computing, cloud architect, all of that is super necessary. Even in the world of Web 2, it's currently being used at the moment, right? Like, for example, the fact that we're streaming right now, it has to go ahead and go through a server. I don't know where the server's at. Maybe YouTube has their own headquarters. I don't know, but this is very, very important, especially now with everything in the world being completely digital now, right? We have cars that are now being pretty much digital, meaning they now have a software attached to the vehicle where they need to go ahead and update, right? And when there's any malware, it's really important to be able to keep that, you know, secured. So with anything like that, as I mentioned, it's usually super bullish. I mean, as we can see, it says they offer cloud services, malware, scam protection, VPNs, keys and password vaults, drivers, auto updates, and system tune-up. So I would say that these are all important, very important things when it comes to when you're using any of your devices. Most people don't know any of this shit, and this is the reason why most people get hacked and you know, click into malicious links. But realistically, even if you do know, it's something's very difficult to detect, right? So I think something like this in the blockchain is actually pretty good. How efficient is it? I don't know, but I'm assuming that it's on the blockchain, it's really efficient. Remote access, that's pretty good. Secure wallet, CPU, GPU marketplace. Dude, this is freaking bullish, man. Like, I know a little bit about this space as far as like this side of like of technology. I know a little bit just because I was studying for cybersecurity. Well, I still kind of am, but I stopped. So I know a little bit of this, but I'm not an expert like a lot of you. You know, I'm trying to learn how to do, you know, node mining, how to do mining, how to set up nodes. Like, that's what I want to go ahead and learn and become better for sure this this bull run, because these are really where all the opportunities are made and where the money's made. You know, yeah, trading is a good way to go ahead and make money, but I think if you could go ahead and find a hidden gem such as what we're looking at right now, I don't know what it is, but based on what we're seeing, just giving them the benefit of the doubt, typically what I've noticed, a lot of the companies or tokens that do offer services such as what we're seeing right now, usually typically dude, do massive numbers. Like, these pump like crazy, and I know a few of you that literally just buy these literally just buy these. So they're with Flux Labs. Dude, this is super freaking bullish already. Yeah, super bullish, obviously if they actually come through with what they're saying, right? But as I mentioned, assuming that they are doing what they're saying, we could actually start mining now. This is something I would mine personally. Obviously not financial advice, but this is something that I want to go ahead and actually get better. Because, like, dude, trading's fun and cool, but honestly, like, this is where the real money's made, I've noticed. Like, if you get into mining some of these projects early on, such as like KASTA or like any of these projects that have real utility into the world of Web 2 including, dude, you can make a boatload of money with a small investment, right? And now if you have a bigger investment, you can make a lot of money. Now the only difference between, you know, getting into projects like this is that if you're not really smart, no offense, you're not going to be able to know how to do any of this shit. And I don't even know how to do any of that shit. So, like, literally, I don't even know how to set up a node. I don't know how to do any of this mining shit. It's very confusing for me. I'm learning right now through a friend. So shout out to DeFi. But yeah, dude, this is where the money's made, trust me. And take that with a grain of salt, by the way, because obviously none of this is financial advice. But I've noticed, based on other projects that are successful and usually pump, or any project that is usually related to any sort of cloud computing service, anything in that sense, right? That is really important. And the other thing too I want to mention, the reason why these usually do really well is because these are running on their own blockchain. So they don't go ahead and launch on no freaking Uniswap or PancakeSwap, bro. They launch on these freaking exchanges that no one has ever freaking heard about. Like, I've never heard of SafeTrade. I've never heard of Bit4X. Actually, I think I might have. CoinStore, I've actually heard of CoinStore, but like, these are random ass exchanges that you don't see most people talk about, right? And then usually these tokens that are in these random ass exchanges are usually the ones that make you like crazy freaking gains. So obviously nothing is financial advice, but if people are mining this and more people are interested into it and they get listed on more exchanges, typically these projects do really well. So it looks like it's at 0.04. I mean, there's not really much TA we could go ahead and do on this. I could go ahead and say that it does look like maybe a bot's trading and back and forth just because there isn't enough people interested in. But these are usually the gems that you win on, right? And I would recommend that, you know, learn how to go ahead and set up a node. That's something I'm learning. Eventually, once I learn that, I'll go ahead and show you and teach you. As I mentioned, my goal every day is to go ahead and become better at what I do, better content creator, better trader, better, I guess, crypto person, if you want to call it. I don't know, but yeah, man, this is where the money's made. Trust me, this is where the money's made on projects like this. Super low key, nobody knows about, and that's obviously if they come through with what they're promising, right? Let's see what they're offering on their proposal. TFO says it's a proof of work coin, block X. This one could change the game 100%. 207 live master nodes. You need 100k for one node, so half supply is locked. So you need the minimum investment's 100k for a node. It's fucking expensive, dude. I wish I had 100k just chilling around. Hey, if any of you have 100k chilling around, let's go ahead and partner up on setting up this node. I don't know what I would do though. What's up, dog? Hey, what's up, man? So you want me to check out dog? I'll check out dog for sure. TOT, welcome, bro. Spec mining costs are sky high because of electricity costs. I'm a miner, but can't you just go ahead and rent out a server, bro, and just do cloud mining, pretty much, or just rent out a server and have your miners out there? Because like, I know electricity cost is pretty crazy, but that's if you're mining, from my understanding, like crazy ass freaking coins, like freaking Bitcoin and shit, right? Like if you mine something like this, I'm sure it costs you some money. But if you go ahead and rent out a server and you mine it on a server, now you don't have to worry about electricity costs. All you have to do is just go ahead and pay for the storage. Also, Nice Explorer live to see everything. Tier 1 centralized exchange next month, and by December they will release a platform. 100k block X coins. It's like 4k now. All right, I was about to say, bro. So like I only need about 4k investment to go ahead and create a node on block X. Is that what it is? I need to learn how to do this shit, bro, because I know this is where all the money's at. But also, I've noticed it also requires you to have a nice little set of money to the side, because it is an investment up front. It's like you're running a business, man. You know, you have to go ahead and pay for, you know, your servers. You have to go ahead and pay for all of this shit to go ahead and get it set it up. So it's not completely free. So there is an up cost front to go ahead and get this running, and hopefully hoping that it does, you know, do good. Now you can go ahead and make some money off of it. So it's a risk that you take on, but also it's a risk that you need to have money to take on. Meaning, like, you can't just go ahead and have only, for example, like 3 or 4k and barely scraping by, because now you're gonna have to go ahead and keep up with the maintenance and upkeep, which might cost you a few $100s a month depending on how you do it, right? If you mine it from your house, you're gonna have to be paying like crazy amounts of electricity. But if you're mining it from a server, I'm sure your cost is going to go down. You just have to go ahead and pay for the server, pretty much. Flux nodes require a lot of flux, also huge upfront investments. Yeah, dude, I wish I had fucking 100k just chilling around. See, that's the goal, man. The goal is, and this is the reason why we get into these shit coins, right? I tell all of you, shit coins are fucking scams, bro. Like, don't fall for them. We're not gonna go ahead and talk about community to the moon. Nah, dude. We're here to go ahead and make our nut. We're here to make money, and we're here to bounce, dude. I've been screwed too many times in this fucking space, especially with meme coins, that my trust factor for meme coins have decreased, especially with Herein, bro. They fucking pulled a good one on us, man. It literally almost felt like I got fucking cheated on, bro. It's like, I believe this girl was really good. We're having fun. We're having a good time. Maybe marriage is coming through, and then whoosh, slapped in the face, get rug pulled, bro. That's literally what I felt with Herein. It's not the fact that I got rug pulled, guys. Like, we've been rug pulled multiple times. I got rug pulled like 5 freaking times last week, and I don't even think that's a good thing to say, right? But as I mentioned, this is what you get into the space. Some things might work, some things might not. It's not about always being right. It's all about accepting where you're wrong. And I'm saying that from personal experience, because I've gotten wrecked so many freaking times all the time in the market, right? So the goal is as soon as you go ahead and get wrecked or whatever happens to you, it's not to go ahead and cry and ask everybody why you. No, dude, it's to go ahead and be like, okay, I fucked up, I took an L, how can I go ahead and improve and become better next time so this won't happen again, right? And for example, with meme coins, it's just to go ahead and make your quick nut, you're out, and invest into real projects, possibly such as Block X, right? If we had 100k chilling around, and you could almost, I don't want to use the word guaranteed, but you're almost assured that this project might do huge numbers, and you started off with a 4k investment or even 100k, whatever the case is, and you're able to provide, do node mining or whatever it's called, dude, you're gonna win really, really big. But it requires that kind of money for you to have. But you won't have that kind of money if you're trading, no offense, Bitcoin, unless you're using a crazy amount of leverage and you have a crazy amount of money up front, right? That's why for me personally, I love the shit coins. The whole entire goal with shit coins is for you to make your quick nut, get out and then actually put your money into real investments or real businesses that actually will create you value over time, whether that's developing your own self-knowledge, whether that's investing into seminars, courses, maybe it's investing back into your business, your real web 2 business, right? And this is what the whole entire goal is with meme coins, right? The goal is not to go ahead and marry the bag, freaking diamond hand, you know, seeing Kumbaya together and freaking, you know, party together because we're both in this fucking community, bro. No, this is what the whole entire problem is with Web3, to be honest, in my opinion. People are just want to go ahead and pump their own bags, and honestly, I'm here to make money, and I hope all of you are here to make money as well, because if you're not here to make money, dude, I don't know what the fuck you're doing in this space. If you're here to make friends, then that makes sense. But if you're here to go ahead and just, you know, enter a lot of these communities thinking they're going to go ahead and solve the problem, the solution to the problem that you're having in life, then you're wrong, bro. Crypto, unfortunately, is one of those spaces where everybody is on their own and they only care about themselves, and that's it. You see a lot of these influencers pumping freaking tokens, and they're getting paid on the back end, shilling on to you and I in order for you and I to be the exit liquidity. So that's why I keep it very minimal when it comes to listening to a lot of influencers. I only watch to a handful of influencers literally every day. I watch Andy from Bitcoin Senses because he's really good at TA, and I watch Natalie Natoshi. She's really good at TA too, right? So you have to always go ahead and surround and watch those that are better than you. And I know I'm not the best at technical analysis or any of that, but this is the reason why I watch people I trust, right? And when it comes to anything related to shitcoins, I don't watch any influencers. I only do what I see, and if I see anything trending, then I go ahead and gamble some money, knowing that I'm gambling money. You know, I'm not thinking that I'm investing. You're fucking gambling, bro. You're not investing. Like, straight up. And honestly, it just depends on what you define as an investment, right? Because technically anything could be a gamble, because realistically, you don't know where the investment could go. So it just kind of seems like a full scam overall, man, honestly. It just, people never tend to question shit. And that's a problem with our society. People never question shit. People just go with the flow. They're like, oh, well, you know, this guy John with fucking gray hair said I should buy Pepe 2.0. Let me just go ahead and do it and not do my research. It's like, dude, no, you don't do that, bro. You don't do that. You listen to that person, whoever it is, and then you go ahead and come up with your own conclusion, and then you go ahead and ask yourself, am I okay losing this kind of money? Am I okay with this risk to reward ratio? Do I believe the same thing that he is saying? If you're bearish on it, then you come up with your own opinion, but don't listen to other people. I always say this. The channel is not for you to listen to me. Not even, I want you to question what I say too, because if you question what I say, maybe you come up with a conclusion that I've never saw myself, and now you and I could go ahead and become better at what we're doing, right? Maybe it's a project we're doing some DD on. Maybe I missed out on something, and you're like, hey John, you missed out on something, bro. Look, check this out. It looks like they didn't get their audit, you know? And then now I'm like, oh shit, dude, I missed that one. That's really what it's all about. It's not about, you know, who's right, who says this, who said that, dude. No, it's not about that. I think we're all humans. We all make mistakes, but overall, we should all have the opportunity to go ahead and come up with our own decisions. You know, sometimes we might agree, sometimes we might not, and it's okay. We don't have to agree on everything, and I don't want you to agree on everything, because that would be a really, really boring world to live in. Hey, Crypto Live Bags, how's it going? I'm in Cali, bro. How's live? Hey, you're in Cali, bro? Where are you at in Cali, bro? If you don't mind me asking. You in LA? Flux nodes require a lot of flux. Also, huge upfront investments. Dog was running too low, by the way. We're gonna go ahead and check Dog right now. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you at TFO. What to do in Cali stroke? Woman magnificent. Well, where are you at in Cali, bro? DM me. And how long you're here, dude. I'm glad to go ahead and see you back in the space, bro. I haven't seen you in a while, Crypto Life Back. So glad to go ahead and see you back. But we were talking about something. Oh yeah, Dog. There you go. Dog. Let's go ahead and look at ALTCOIN. Let's see where it's at, man. I know I kind of made this stream about Pepe 2.0. We haven't even talked about Pepe 2.0 once. I apologize for that. Let's see, Dog. I had Dog on DexView, man. Let's see, DexView. Okay, Dog. Oh, no, that's long. Hey, apparently, by the way, just a heads up, people are saying that Pepe Land is associated with Ethereum, the same developer, so just be on the lookout for that, right? Just a heads up. I don't know if it's true, but I wouldn't be surprised, dude. Like, Ethereum, I think we're the same ones that created Lisa as well, and a few other tokens during that whole entire time of the pre-sale, so just be on the lookout for that. Oh, Dog's looking fucking bullish, bro. Super bullish. So let's go ahead and do some quick T8 on Dog token. We did talk about Dog a while back. I did mention that Dog was looking at this area of resistance and support, and ideally as soon as it breaks that support, I think that would be a good time to go ahead and enter. Now, you would go ahead and ask yourself, hey John, where should I go ahead and enter? Well, that's a great question. I don't know, but ideally if you could go ahead and capture this momentum to the downside, because it does have to go ahead and retest this area. It doesn't have to happen all the time. Maybe some massive news about, you know, Elon Musk buying ALTCOIN pumps the token up, but if you could go ahead and be patient, or even if you want to just jump in slowly, I would go ahead and say, obviously not financial advice, but I would say a good entry point would be if you could get it around here. But ideally, it could even go ahead and hit it around right here, which is around the 0.17 area, 77. So 987. It's not low. It's not that low. So it's like you don't want to be scraping pennies just to go ahead and get your position in. I would rather, for me personally, if I was jumping into this, I would just jump in right now. Not financial advice, but obviously with the bag that you're okay losing, right? Just know that whatever money you throw in this, it could potentially, you know, dump. But if you actually see it from its current listing, 645x, man, I'm telling you, all it takes is just one meme coin to go ahead and be very, very successful, and you're gonna make a boatload of money, and that's all it takes, just one. But the thing is that realistically, you know, 99% of the meme tokens are scams and will dump. It's only all about that 1% that might make you your nut. It might make you a really good one, and you're set. But for the most part, it's not really the case. It's just part of the game, man. And there's nothing I can really say. There's really no way to go ahead and verify whether something's gonna pump or dump, especially when it comes to meme tokens. But as well, one thing that I've noticed, this could potentially be some sort of head and shoulders pattern, which is the reason why I'm saying this could go ahead and retrace around these two areas, then bounce back and then make new all-time highs. Another thing that I usually see with meme tokens like this is they follow this head and shoulders pattern. They usually typically pump, they dump about 80%, then they pump. Who knows how high it pumps? Who knows how high it pumps? I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows, right? It just keeps on pumping forever, and then eventually it's going to come down. And so the goal is to go ahead and get in around this area right here and hopefully sell in between these areas. But we just never know where the top is. Maybe the top is right here. Maybe the top is right here. Who knows? But this thing will go ahead and take off typically because this is the pattern I always see. We have two patterns right now. We have the cup and handle pattern on the 4 hourly. We have the formation of what it looks like a head and shoulders pattern forming as well, which obviously a head and shoulders pattern is bearish. But if you go ahead and look at it the positive way, which I always said, it just depends on your perspective of what you look at things. If you know this is a head and shoulders pattern, what usually typically happens with a head and shoulders pattern? Well, it forms a little shoulder right on the left side. Then it has to build the head. How big is the head? Well, we don't know. Maybe it's a 20x. Then it has to go ahead and retrace. It's gonna dump, and it's gonna go ahead and create the next shoulder, which is probably gonna be like this, and then it's gonna dump, and then it's gonna consolidate before it looks for the bottom, and then it's gonna rinse and repeat the same thing. This is something very, very common in meme tokens. It's not always the case, but for example, Dog is looking good. I think I actually have Dog in my freaking wallet, dude. It might be only like 10 bucks, but oh shit. I think I might have some Dog. I think so. I don't know, but this might be a good trade. If this thing does get listed on like MEXC or something like that, I'll definitely go ahead and leverage trade this thing. Let's go ahead and check coin market cap real quick, see where they're listed. If they're listed on any exchanges, they're probably still on a decentralized exchange. Because centralized exchanges, man, it's there's nothing bullish about getting listed on a centralized exchange, by the way. Just a heads up. Just thought I'd tell all of you that. You want to definitely, this is usually what the game plan is, right? You usually go ahead and make your money on a decentralized exchange that as soon as it gets listed on MEXC, which we just happen to be partners with, $20,000 in sign-up bonuses, no KYC, it takes less than 3 seconds to create an account. Use my link down below. But as soon as, let's say for example, Dog, you make your money on Dog, and now it's being talked about getting listed on MEXC. Well, what do you do now when it gets listed on MEXC? Well, you go ahead and short on MEXC, because usually, typically, about 99% of the times, all the tokens that get listed on MEXC, they dump. And a lot of people think they're the exchanges. They're not. The developers actually have to go ahead and pay anywhere between $50,000 to $200,000 for listing. What I'm thinking, what they do now, it makes all sense why they dump all the time, is what I think happens is that they end up dumping their tokens onto the market. So they probably do that for liquidity reasons. For example, we saw it happen with Ethereum, we saw it happen with Lisa. As soon as Lisa launched into MEXC, it dumped. As soon as Ethereum launched into MEXC, it dumped, and then it had another massive pump, right? So it's not always the case, but it's what I've noticed personally. Obviously not financial advice. Calistoga, California. I've never been there. San Diego's my home. Nice. Saeed, how's it going, Saeed? Hope you're having a great day today, bro. I love it. Never been to San Diego either. I opened a small position on Pepe 2. Let's fucking go, bro. Congrats. Pepe 2 is making freaking some crazy gains right now, man. Congratulations to all those that jumped in. Unfortunately, I only got in with a small bag, which I guess you can't really say unfortunately, because at least we got confirmation, right? We talked about confirmation being about 0.25. It looks like we actually just got confirmation to go all in. Just kidding, by the way. But really, I'm not. So let's go ahead, because I actually need to enter a trade into Pepe 2.0. I'm $600 in profits right now, but I could have been up a lot higher if I would have had a bigger bag in, and if I would have been paying attention. So let's go ahead and talk about Pepe 2.0 real quick, and we'll get back to all this all the other tokens. In the meantime, go ahead and comment down below what your opinion is with this whole entire market. Do you think we're in a bull run, bear market? Do you think we're going to have a short squeeze leading to $40,000 BTC, then dumping down? That's what I think might happen. But most importantly, let's go ahead and take a look at Pepe 2.0, because I did sell like literally my whole entire position. I re-entered earlier today because I wasn't feeling too comfortable, and I was okay just taking a small little profit. I only took about $600 profit earlier today. And hopefully we could go ahead and double down and maybe quadruple down on our position, because now we feel pretty bullish, right? It looks like we got an indicator on the 4 hourly that it is a confirmation of a reversal. Obviously, it's not always the case. It could go ahead and get rejected right here, but based on the volume that we're seeing come in, we're safe to say that this does look like it's going to pump. Right now, this is probably going to go ahead and form some sort of cup and handle pattern. Dude, this is like my favorite freaking pattern. And maybe it might not even be a cup and handle pattern, but I always will see a cup and handle pattern. But I'm just kidding. For reals, this thing might go ahead and dump down like this. Then we're going to go ahead and have the breakout to probably 45. So that's on the 15-minute chart. So let's keep our eyes out on that. If you're looking to go ahead and enter a position on Pepe 2.0, I would recommend don't go too crazy on leverage right now. Go ahead and kind of slow it down. I think this might go ahead and slightly dump back to the 0.24 or 25, and I am looking to go ahead and add more to my position. Ideally, I would say we could probably retest 25.63. So let me go ahead and write down a little note right here, because I am going to enter another position live. Let's go ahead. Dude, I feel tired for some reason today. I feel pretty exhausted already. I haven't even started my... You know what? It's time to drink some W, bro. When you're feeling exhausted and tired, you drink some W. So right now we're going to go ahead and pour up some W, because I'm feeling freaking tired, bro. Like, I'm so exhausted right now. I don't know why. I slept actually pretty good. Slept really early too. Also woke up really early, but we're going to go ahead and drink some W, because... Dude, I'm about to fall asleep right now, man. Straight up. It usually never happens to me. I'm usually never the type of person to get tired like this. Let's go ahead and see what kind of drink we're going to have. We're going to go ahead and have some W orange right now. So we're going to go ahead and take a sip of this and see where things go. Okay, so let's go ahead and read some questions right now. I opened a small position on Pepe 2.0. Let's freaking go. I thought you said Pepe 2.0 rug the other day. No, it was Ethereum rugged or Ethereum rugged the other day. Been real busy. Part 2 weeks ago, I DM'd you on Twitter. I haven't seen the Twitter, bro. Unless I didn't see it or I missed it. True spoken. How's it going? I'm tired of damn rug, dude. I'm tired of damn rugs too, bro. I've gotten screwed too many times last month. I've lost way too much fucking money that I should have never put in, bro. I feel you. We all go through it, man. We all go through it. There's no one that's never going to lose money or not going to get rugged if you're in the space of crypto, especially if you're a trader. There's no such thing as you never taking a loss. You might go ahead and minimize your losses, but there's no such thing as never losing, right? And if you're listening to someone that says they never lose, bro, yeah, you should maybe consider listening to them one more time, because I show you my losses, man. I show you my wins. I show you the times that I lose. It's part of the market, you know. One day you might wake up with $20,000. Another day you might be negative down $50,000. It's part of the game. Look at it as a business, right? If you were to go ahead and buy products for a business and the product doesn't sell, what's going to happen? Well, you just lost money, but you would have never known if that product was going to be a bestseller, because you would have never tried it, right? It's the same thing when you're entering a trade or whenever you're entering any of these meme tokens. As long as you know that it's the cost of doing business, meaning you're okay throwing in your money hoping that there might be a return, then you're good to go. But if you're going in with the mindset that you're gonna freaking 20x because the community developer said they're releasing freaking something called a sequel and then we get rug pulled, then you're kind of I don't want to say words to anybody, because, you know, I try to be as respectful as possible, but dude, you got to really question things if you're really listening to developers. And if you are brand new to the channel, smash that subscribe button. Everybody that has been following the channel for a while know my point of view when it comes to developers. They're all full of shit. I don't believe anything that goes on, bro. I don't even listen to news, bro, because I don't rely on my information on any of that. The only way I rely on my information on is to what I see in the charts, and this is a way we're able to go ahead and analyze, stay neutral in the market. Doesn't mean I don't make mistakes. What I'm trying to say is that I try to not get influenced by too many people. I try not to watch too many other influencers. I only stick to what I understand, and I try to do my research on certain areas, right? There's certain influencers I will never listen to when it comes to crypto, right? But there's a few that I would, and most of the influencers that I watch right now are actual traders. You know, and most people are not actual traders. So you have to be very, very careful who you listen to in the space. Most people don't even know how to trade. And they go ahead and pretend like they know how to trade, but they don't. That's why they're never willing to show you a trade live. Or show you their losses. You know, there's people that will only show you your wins. Hey, I hit $50,000 today. Well, yeah, how much did you lose to get, you know, to finally hit that 50 grand? Most people won't tell you that, but we just took a sip of W right now. It's freaking good, bro. It's freaking good. I like this one a lot. You're gonna see my energy change right now, man. Straight up. It's like it almost becomes a meme now. Like every time I drink W, dude, it's like I almost get cracked out where I'm just like so amped. There's been times where I drink W and like I finish the stream in like 20 minutes, bro. And I'm like, oh shit, I still have 2 more hours to go. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and sip on this a little bit. Give me 1 second. I freaking love W, man. If you want to support the channel, obviously go ahead and use my W link down below. Code Pepe 2 on checkout to go ahead and get 10% off. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with Pepe 2. Let me read some questions real quick, or some comments. Let's see. Any good projects out there? I would say Pepe 2.0 is a pretty good one, man. We've been making money here and there, swing trading this. I'm 10 hours from you. This is my second time in Cali, loving it though. That's nice, man. How long are you going to be out here in Cali for? I would definitely like to go ahead and do a meet and greet with all of you, man. I think that'd be really fun. We could all go ahead and choose like a state or a country where we could all go ahead and meet up on. I think that's pretty cool. Maybe once I hit 100,000 subs or something, or maybe less. I don't know. Maybe we could do like a Las Vegas meetup. That'd be pretty cool. Because then we would actually have something to do together. You know, we could probably go gambling or partying or something. Or talk crypto, you know. I mean, there's always crypto events in LA and in Las Vegas too. Now they're kind of growing out there, so it could actually be worth, you know, doing a trip to Las Vegas and doing like some sort of a meetup. We talk crypto, yeah. So it looks like this cup and handle pattern is forming, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to get into add to my trade. So let me go ahead and see. Let me add to 2706. It's probably not gonna hit 2706, bro. Fuck. Oh, let's see. Actually, yeah, it is actually yes, dude. We are entering area of resistance right now, so we are gonna do 2701, 2701, 2701, 2701. Dude, I kind of hate trading live because 2701, because my connection's already terrible, and when I'm live streaming, it's even worse, especially when I'm trying to trade. Like, my connection's so bad. Do you see how laggy it is right now? Look at that. Look at that lag. We're gonna go ahead and add that position right there. Hopefully we get filled in. Probably not, man, to be honest. Probably won't get filled in. Let's see, do we have our orders right here? Yeah, none of them have been filled in, man. It is what it is. I mean, we're still in profit, so that's pretty good. If I had a bigger position, I'd probably be almost a little bit over $1,000 in profit. I think this is going to be the breakout to 0.45, so we're going to go ahead and see where things go moving forward. Let me put on some music a little bit, man. I'm going to switch this music because I'm tired of this. If the music wasn't copyrighted, man, we'll probably have some better music, but you have to stick to this non-copyrighted music that probably everybody has heard of. As long as you've watched YouTube, like, you probably have heard all these songs before. And they get kind of annoying after a while, you know? This one's streamed about 2 years ago. We'll do, what is this one? Oh, this is the live stream. We can't do that. We're gonna get worse connection that we already have. Okay, let me go ahead and put up the music a little bit. Comment down below if the music is a little too loud. I don't want to annoy any of you. I just feel like it's a little quiet, and we should be like celebrating because Pepe 2.0 is pumping. Woo! Let's go. I think that W's kicking in, bro. I think it's kicking in. I think we're safe to say that it is kicking in. So let's see. Okay, so do you see that? It says network delay, dude. Freaking terrible connection I have. Let's see. So typically, if I was to go ahead and enter a trade, this is what I would go ahead and do, right? I would go ahead and have Pepe. Yeah, we're gonna have this breakout right now, dude. Oh, I definitely need to go ahead. FOMO's kicking in, bro. My FOMO is kicking in. This is obviously not. I don't recommend FOMO getting kicked in because we could get rejected and fall all the way down to 0.17. So I doubt that's gonna be the case. But you always have to look at both of the sides of the scenario just in case it does go wrong. So let's go ahead and see. Typically what I would go ahead and do is I would go ahead and pull out, let's see if we can pull out Telegram right now. I hate pulling out Telegram, man, especially live, because dude, some people just are crazy. They put some crazy shit in here. Usually when you know like it's gonna get pumping, it's when everybody starts posting like some funny freaking emojis. You know what I mean? So we're at 11.55 market cap, so it's looking pretty good. Yeah, so I like to go ahead and check the Telegram because usually people get hyped up on this, and that's how you know like how people are reacting to the market. So it's at 2770. On MEXC at 2842. So hopefully we could go ahead and get a fill in at 2770. 27. Yeah, is it 2775 now? I think it might go down slightly because there's always a time delay on DEX tools compared to exchanges. So let's see if we could go ahead and get filled in. We're probably not going to, man. I think I kind of missed out. I should have bought in earlier. But usually there's typically always a pump around Asian session, as I've always mentioned, in London time. So that's usually a good time to go ahead and also play some trades, at least for Pepe 2.0 is what I've noticed. It's not always the case, but it's something that I've noticed personally. I'm probably going to go ahead and start increasing my leverage right here too. I might start doing 10x, I mean 20x right now. So we're at 800. So I might go ahead and start canceling some of these orders and actually increasing my leverage. I forgot to increase it. We got 2775, 27. I don't think we're gonna hit 25, man. Fuck. Okay, this is where patience starts to come in, right? It's like, do I want to go ahead and FOMO in, dude? I want to freaking FOMO in like right now. I'm gonna go ahead and place another limit at 2714. Remember that? 2714, 2714, 2714. Only if my freaking connection was good, bro. Fuck. 2714, I think I said. And you see how I only add about like $100, you know, $50, just in case if it does dump lower, I could get a better fill in, right? So we're gonna do about 115. We're gonna go ahead and enter that long. and we're just gonna go ahead and wait. Hopefully we can go ahead and get filled in a bit. So it looks like we did get one order partially filled in, which is this right here at 2775. We got this one filled in, so that's good. We just added a little bit more to our bags. Let's see where's liquidations at 2022. So I'm gonna go ahead and have some cash on the side right now. I have about 15 still left. Some orders pending. Hopefully we can go ahead and get a little bit of these orders in. But as I mentioned, I do think we might go ahead and have it retrace back to 2630 maybe, or even 2714. So that's the beauty of whatnot. You really don't know what's going to happen. Maybe we do dump to 265, or maybe we just go ahead and find this area of support and just take off to the next leg up. And that's kind of the difficult thing when it comes to trading these shit coins. You just don't know where the support or resistance really is. But it looks like it is getting rejected, so I'm looking to probably put in another limit order at 2623. Let me go ahead and put a number right here. Go ahead and comment down below what you think. Are you entering your trade of Pepe 2.0 as well? So it is dumping, so we're more than likely probably going to test 2716, but this is the reason why I don't like going all in on my position, right? Because if I was to go ahead and go all in right now and it dumps, not only do I have the risk of getting liquidated, but now I also have to go ahead and pay a higher price. And what if just for whatever reason it dumps all the way down to 24, right? Not only now do I get liquidated 100%, but now I also lose more money. So this is, for me personally, I would gradually like to go ahead and go in. And as you can see, I actually entered in, it says my average is at 25. I think it was actually a lot lower, but we'll take that. That's what it says, right? But I do have about 282. I think earlier today I had about 400 or 395. So we're about almost halfway of what we had. Now the only difference is I am using less leverage. So probably this position would have been at a little bit over $1,000, probably 1,200 bucks. So we're gonna go ahead and see. Right now I'm just taking it kind of light, just because I was waiting for confirmation of this thing pumping, right? In my opinion, I could be wrong. I do think we have gotten the confirmation that this thing is gonna pump a lot higher, and we might potentially even see us break above 0.35, even 0.40 realistically live, meaning we could potentially reach 15 to 20 million live, probably during the stream. I don't know. Literally last stream yesterday, as soon as we were ending the stream, this thing just started pumping, bro. Like, started going crazy. So maybe we could go ahead and capture another reaction like that. Literally as soon as I was ending the stream, we were up like $3 grand in profit. Unfortunately, I didn't close my position because I thought we were gonna pump even higher. So I ended up closing my position today with only like about $700 or $600 profit instead of the $3 grand. But I would have rather, instead of holding on to my position, I would have rather taken my profits at 600 bucks and then just re-enter, because now I could go in with a bigger bag. Now we do know that Pepe 2.0 will be pumping. And my biggest concern was with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin has been kind of dumping and people have been freaking out. So it's all about, it's all about strategizing with whatever you feel comfortable with, right? Earlier, I didn't feel comfortable with my position. Right now, I would say I feel pretty actually comfortable, you know what I mean? I'm not risking too much. I still have money on the side. Yes, I'm not using the leverage I would have preferred to, because the gains would be quicker. But right now we are getting confirmation live of where the support and resistance could potentially be, right? So right now it's looking pretty good. I don't see anything bearish with Pepe 2.0. I did see a lot of bearishness when I made the video early on Pepe 2. So right now I'm just hoping we could go ahead and see it kind of fall down, and at least cross our fingers we could get filled in, bro. Because honestly, when it pumps like this, there's just no telling where the next support is. Like, I already placed a few orders hoping to go ahead and see this dump. Like, I really want to see this thing dump down to 26. Why? Because I want to fill in right here, and I want to double down, because more than likely we're going to go ahead and push to the upside. But it looks like we might not even see it come down. and that's kind of the risk that you have to take, right? It's like, do you want to go ahead and sell your position just so you won't get liquidated and just take small profits? Or do you want to go ahead and hold through all of this, hoping that it does reverses? For me, I just hate doing that, man. I've done it multiple times, and usually I always get wrecked. So I would rather buy in right now at a higher price, but at least know that we now have enough momentum to push past the 0.30. And that's actually where we're at right now. I mean, look how quick we're coming up. Hopefully we get rejected around here and we find some area of support. But usually I don't like seeing too much green, because then we fall harder, right? But what I am going to tell you, which is really, really bullish news, that we're actually not that far away from hitting our previous all-time high at 0.30. So realistically, as I mentioned one more time, and I'll repeat myself one more time again, we could realistically go ahead and see us break past 0.30 and potentially reach new all-time highs live, which is actually going to be fun. So we might have some crazy momentum just pick up right now. Brian, how's it going, bro? Pumping Pepe 2.0 and Pepe. Yeah, so I forgot to mention, Pepe does usually move with Pepe 2.0. So if you are looking to go ahead and trade any of these two assets, they are usually good to go ahead and trade both, because they both usually pump, man, and they usually both have very similar patterns. So like when Pepe 2.0 is, or Pepe is making new gains, Pepe 2.0 is kind of somewhat correlated to it as well. So I know people hate about the whole entire Pepe 2.0 bullshit. And that Pepe is like the original and the only one. Dude, it doesn't matter. Just make some money, bro. It doesn't matter what freaking coin it is, right? Just make freaking money, bro, and don't worry about who came first, who didn't. 2.0 is better than the 3.0. Like, it doesn't matter, man. As long as you can go ahead and trade this and make some money, it doesn't matter what the token's called, man. You shouldn't be too concerned about any of that. I feel like people worry too much about shit that shouldn't really matter. I used to be that kind of person, right? But with that being said, because Pepe does move with Pepe 2.0, or sorry, Pepe 2.0 moves with Pepe, it might be worth checking out both of them, right? So realistically, original Pepe does need to go ahead and pump in order for Pepe 2.0 to do his business and pump as well. So realistically, we have to be cheering for Pepe to do its thing, because more than likely Pepe 2.0 will follow and do 10 times more of what Pepe is doing. If Pepe goes back to the 1 billion market cap, dude, Pepe 2.0, it has probably the probability, and I'm sorry to say this, but probably the probability of hitting 1 billion as well, because it's usually like a leverage position is what it looks like to me. So Leka did a leverage at $10 and up $40 and $30. Nice, man. Congrats. Vazilo, welcome. I was about to put 2K this morning when Pepe 2.0 was 0002. I checked it out and went shopping instead, and when I got home I wanted to kick myself. Love your channel, wish you the best. I appreciate you, man. Thanks to you, brother. Thank you, Brian. I really appreciate you. Vizalio, if I said your name correctly. Dude, I was the same, man. I had a little bit over like 3 grand earlier on my trade, and I panicked because I was close to liquidation. I ended up closing at around $300 to $600 profit yesterday. You know how much I was up in profit? I was about 3 grand, and I didn't take it because I was like, dude, I'm gonna wake up probably to 6K this morning, because usually I've noticed that it pumps at certain times, right? Certain times in the markets, I've noticed that Pepe 2.0 pumps. Right now, it's actually quite interesting how it's pumping. It usually pumps around Asian time, you know? So they kind of played the game to us on us. And for that reason, I was like, dude, it's not looking good. I sold, and that's why I made that video. And I re-entered my position at a smaller position, though, because I just didn't want to risk too much, man. I would rather be wrong and be like, fuck, dude, I guess it pumped, but at least I took profits. And now, yes, I'll have to pay a higher price, but at least I didn't lose money, right? What if I would have never, you know, taken any profits at the bottom where I almost thought I was going to lose more money, and it would have gone the opposite way? What if Pepe 2.0 did dump all the way down to what I thought was going to do, 0.17? I would have lost everything. You know what I mean? So like, it's very hard, man. Sometimes you can't time anything, but what I could go ahead and say, dude, it's that at least now you have confirmation that this is pumping. At 0.22, those were some levels that like required a lot of freaking what's the term I want to use? You know what I mean? It required a lot to go ahead and like pull through on that, dude. I wasn't looking at my position. I just saw it like trending up and down. I'm like, fuck, dude. Hopefully I'm right on this play. And I was at like negative 300 or 200, and now look, 926 with a lower risk. So lower risk, higher reward. So right now I'm kind of playing it a little bit safer because of the volatility we're getting. I think we have a lot more volatility than we saw in the last couple days. I think it was easier to trade Pepe 2.0 in my opinion, because the volatility wasn't as insane. More volatility means a higher pump, but also means a higher risk. So I have noticed the volatility has been picked up ever since we hit a little bit over 10 million market cap, which means there's more traders and there's more eyeballs in Pepe 2.0, which means there's going to be more people panic selling. There's going to be more manipulation involved. When we got in, we've been swing trading this thing all the way up, you know, and it's been looking pretty well. But as I mentioned, one of the biggest things right now that we have is we have a lot of volatility. Normally, we would have never pumped like this. We would have never pumped like this crazy. It's like, yeah, we do pump like this, but do you see it normally retrace, man? We usually have some sort of support. And you know how much I want to FOMO in right now and go all in? I want to go in so freaking bad. I literally would just want to go 20x all in and I'm out, you know? But I know the risk that comes with that. And it's not about, you know, being right. It's all about, you know, understanding, okay, you know what, maybe I was wrong, but it's okay. Now we have confirmation that we jumped in. If you saw my other video, I literally, I was holding on to this position since I think around right here, around this other breakout. Dude, I was like literally almost pooping myself. I was like, dude, this is freaking scary. Like if this goes down, I lose everything. And I stuck through it. I was just seeing my account, negative 800. 99 point, or it was like 0.98 of liquidation. I'm like, shit, dude, I'm about to get liquidated. And I was like, you know what, man, I threw my phone and I was like, I'm just gonna enjoy my weekend. I'm like, if I get liquidated, I fucking get liquidated. It is what it is. Right now, you can't be having that mindset. Right now, you'll get liquidated no matter freaking what. So right now, because the market's super volatile, you have to be very careful, because now there's more manipulation. So right now, yes, it's a perfect time to get in the market, but now it seems like as soon as you have those quick pumps, I think it's time to go ahead and take profits, because now there's more volume. Trust me, I've been riding the wave of Pepe 2.0 since 2 million market cap, since over here. I've been trading Pepe 2.0 since over here. I entered right here and I sold around right here. I re-entered again and I sold. I re-entered again and I sold. So I've been literally buying and selling, and I've started with an account of 150 bucks. And currently right now we're at 3,600, right? Yesterday I was at about 6 grand, but I didn't take profits because I was like, okay, usually typically it pumps around this time. And earlier today, I ended up closing my position. I was like, you know what? I'm going to take my profits at 600 bucks, because if it does fall, now I get to go ahead and buy Pepe 2.0 at a lot cheaper price, right? So it's not about being right. It's what I want to say. It's all about just being like, you know what? I would rather play it safe for me personally. Understanding how I've gotten wrecked so many times, especially when it comes to leverage trading, dude. This is all pure manipulation. Like, they'll literally push the price action down to have you lose all your money. It's just the reality of what leverage trading is, right? And if you over leverage, that's why I'm only using 9x right now. You're gonna get liquidated quick, bro. Super quick, and they're gonna go ahead and wait for you to go ahead and get liquidated, and they're gonna freaking pump the freaking project up. You can't make none of this shit up, man. Like, it looks like we just got one of our orders filled in too, so I have to be very careful now. So I don't know what price action we got into, but let's see, it's 2714. We're at 2816, 2705. It would be pretty good if we could get 2595, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So right now our position's at 288. Yesterday it was at 395. So right now I have lower risk, not that much of a higher reward, because if I was using 20x leverage, as I mentioned, I'd probably be up a little bit over 1.5k, almost 2 grand. But as I mentioned, you have to understand like what's going on. You can't go ahead and let your emotions and ego get into place. You know, not just because you were doing a plan yesterday, it doesn't mean it's going to work again. And I had a plan that I've noticed Pepe 2.0 following a pattern. And I was like, fuck, dude, it's not following the pattern. That's weird. So that's why I quickly got out. And it's all about adjusting, you know, just readjusting your position. Maybe this thing does hit our limit orders. Maybe we do go ahead and pump live. I don't know. Realistically, no one fucking knows, bro. I'm sorry to tell you, no one fucking knows. Everybody's the same way. Everybody's making and losing money. We're all thinking the same way. Maybe other people do have an edge because they know maybe some inside information, or maybe because they know they have people they understand that can move the market. But for the most part, it's a 50-50 whether you make money or you lose money, right? Natoshi, what is going on, girl? My favorite YouTubers in here. Brian, 11.9 million market cap for Pepe 2.0. Yeah, dude, I think Pepe 2.0 could hit 20 mil. I think we could easily hit 20 mil. I mean, dude, I was in Pepe 2.0 since the start last time, and it literally went up to 95 million market cap in a week, bro. You can't make none of this shit up. Literally 95 million market cap in a week during a bear market. Right now, we have somewhat of like meme coin season starting. We have Bitcoin hitting all-time highs. So like I think now we're in the second wave of meme coin season going up again. Now the thing is, this is the goal, is to make your money right here quick and fast, right? Not like doing dumb shit, but like meaning you have to go ahead and take risk very seriously right now, because there is a lot of volatility in the market. And as I always say, during these times, there's more money to be made, but also a lot more money to be lost if you can't have a proper risk management or understand what's going on, right? 500, 1K, 2K, 4K, 8K, 32, it doubles. Yeah, 100%. 30 days is a good amount of time to find a crypto that would at least double. Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. I think the, like I mentioned right now, the biggest goal is for us to make money during this volatility in the market, make our nut, and then just put our money into assets that have real utility. Can Pepe 2.0 be the next 1 billion market cap project? Yes, but you know, I really don't care, bro. If it does or if it doesn't, we're here to make money, right? If this shit dumps, our goal right now, if you are trading Pepe 2.0, is hopefully we can find the top and then just short this shit all the way down. And now we make money both sides. You know what I mean? But like if you're marrying a community and you're freaking like, you're listening to what the developer's saying, talking about the sequel, and everybody's getting fucking hyped up about it, then you're gonna get wrecked. You know what I mean? And that's what most people in the meme coin sector are, and that's why they don't really take those kind of people serious. You know, when people like, they're like, oh, you trade meme coins, they're like, oh yeah, you're one of those guys. You know what I mean? It's not like that good of a rep, but not that it matters. But what I'm trying to say is that there is a certain kind of person that goes into the meme tokens, and they're usually, you know, the pure degenerates like you and I. You know what I mean? So but dude, honestly, I don't care. The coin could be shitcoin, freaking poop coin Inu, for all we care, dude. If it makes us money, it makes us money. I don't care, dude. I don't have to be a freaking Bitcoin trader to get respect in the game. Like, I really don't care. And that's the kind of the problem too in our kind of industry we're in, right? It's like people want validation for like stupid shit. It's like, dude, I don't care if you make money trading Bitcoin, Ethereum, shitcoin Inu. I really don't care, bro. I really don't. You know, just focus on yourself. And if we make money trading shit coins, so be it. It doesn't matter. But as I always mention, they are fucking scams. That community shit I experienced with OMI token. Was OMI token the DAO token? Was it called Olympus DAO? Is that what you're talking about? Was my first ever crypto I put money into. See, the good thing is, I don't want to talk shit about community-driven tokens, because there is community-driven tokens, but in this kind of age, to go ahead and get community-driven tokens, bro, it's very, very difficult. It's like a gem underneath. And if you strike it, dude, you're gonna make a lot of money. And that's what I'm saying. When it comes to shitcoins, the goal is to hopefully eventually come across a community-driven project that could go ahead and do a Shiba Inu, right? But the only difference now is that we have so many people in the space that we did before, that they all think that, you know, if a project doesn't pump within like 3 days, they leave. So, and now you also have people like selling the dream to people thinking it's a next Shiba Inu, right? So you have a different varieties now in the market, that in order to go ahead and come across a fully community driven project is very, very difficult. It's like a 1%, but if you do find that fully community driven project and you do bet big on it, dude, you're gonna become a billionaire for sure. A billionaire, millionaire, multi-millionaire off the project, but the odds are very, very low. And that's kind of like the dream we're all sold when it comes to a lot of these meme tokens. Are like, yeah, we're gonna be the next Shiba, the next Pepe, right? And this is where a lot of people are being brainwashed into believing. In reality, dude, meme coin communities are like fucking cults, man. like you can't say one thing negative or else they start attacking you. Like, you can't make none of this shit up. It's actually quite sad too. It began to feel like a cult. I left when it pumped. NFT VV app. I was actually using the VV app, but I heard it's no longer good. I heard that thing's dumb, dude. I remember I think I still have an NFT on my NFT VV app. That's if I still have the app. Let me go ahead and check. I had a pretty cool NFT. I think I paid over $100, bro, and now it's worth like probably $10. Let's see, VV. Dude, I don't even think I have the app. I might have deleted it. Yeah, I think I deleted the app. I don't know. I don't see the app here. So so right now I'm just waiting to go ahead and get filled in on Pepe 2. Feel free to go ahead and comment down below any other projects you want us to go ahead and review, talk about. I think that W's kicking in, bro. I feel super focused. See, that the thing is with the W, dude, you feel super focused. Like, I'm like so focused right now, like you can't make none of this shit up. By the way, go ahead and support my favorite YouTuber, Natoshi. She is really good at technical analysis. You know, she's one of my favorite ones. I like to go ahead and watch her all every day, so go ahead and show her some love and support. She's always showing love to the channel. Really do appreciate it. And if you want to go ahead and become a better trader, watch her. She's really big on Fibonacci. I think they call her the Fibonacci queen. So that's something I'm learning as well, you know, how to use these tools to become a better trader. As I mentioned, the goal is not to be right? The goal is to go ahead and acknowledge what you're good at and what you're not good at, and then just become better and improve every day. You know, the person that claims they're the fucking expert is probably the person you want to go ahead and stay away. The person that's not willing to go ahead and improve and learn every day, right? That's kind of the person you should go ahead and stay far away, 20 feet away from. But I think we live in a world, in a society where, you know, you can learn something new every day. I literally just learned something new on stream. You know, I learned through all of you. You guys are all very smart. I'm not claiming here to know everything, and I don't want to know everything. I'm here to go ahead and learn from you as well. So it looks like we're about to go ahead and get filled in. 26, 27. Let's see where we're at. Hopefully we can get filled in, dude. If we continue to go up, as we continue to go up higher, I think I might go ahead and increase my what am I trying to say, dude? My margin. There you go. Yeah, it all went to shit. This was in 2021. Yeah. What do you think of Mong? Mong. Let's go ahead and say, ooh, we just got filled in, guys. Let's freaking go. Woo! Yes. We got filled in. Now we have a bigger bag. We're at 374. We're at 374. Let's fucking go, dude. Fucking excited now. We have one last order to go ahead and get filled in on. Hopefully this shit doesn't dump. But even if it does dump in, hopefully it dumps into our price that we're looking to go ahead and enter in. But see, this is the reason why sometimes I sometimes say it's not always the case. Just be a little bit patient, right? Sometimes you might be able to capture the pump, sometimes you don't. And most of the people that get wrecked are the people that are buying the tops right here. And when do you really know the tops? You don't, bro. You realistically don't. You could do it through TA and certain indicators, but even then, I always say when it comes to shitcoins, you don't, man. You can't rely on too many indicators because they usually don't follow that. Because, like, let's say for example, like a big whale tweets about Pepe 2.0 right now. We are at a very critical area of resistance right now. This is a pretty big area of resistance. Look, right here. We're almost approaching the area of resistance right here. So we are pretty huge on resistance, getting ready for that next leg up. But you know how I told you is that usually when we have these massive pumps to the upside, it has to go ahead and it's not always the case. I don't want to say it has to, but technically it should come down to in order for it to be healthy. And this thing could go ahead and come back here. And the reason why we want that is because we want more bulls. We want more people to load up and buy right here, and for us to have enough fuel and momentum to break past all-time high, dude. And we're not that far away from all-time high. We're about, if we measure it from this, we're about 4%. So realistically, a 4% pump is, it's not crazy to think about it, you know. Vazilo says, what do you think of Mong? Okay, that's what we're looking at. Mong, sorry, I apologize, man. We get distracted sometimes, you know. Coin market cap. Let's go ahead and do some quick TA on Mong. Let's go ahead and choose Dex View. I've been liking Dex View, to be honest. Let's go ahead and check this out real quick. Ah, dude, my freaking neck cracked. I'm not sure if any of you guys heard that through the mic, dude, but that thing snapped. Like it sounded like when you step on like Cheetos, bro. Dude, that was crazy. That felt good though. That's pretty good. Yeah, I have like pretty bad stiff necks. That's why. It's because I got a pretty bad like shoulder injury, dude. Tore my ligament on my shoulder, And ever since that, like, I've noticed that I've been having like really bad neck pains. That injury has already been over 2 years, you know. I did get physical therapy and all that, dude, but still, like, till this day, like, I've noticed my neck's freaking effed up. It's all good, I heard it. Jeez. That's freaking crazy, dude. We're gonna go ahead and do some neck ASMR now. Is that what it's called? ASMR? Neck ASMR. You can't make none of this shit up, bro. So for Mong, dude, it looks like it's doing something very similar to Pepe 2.0. I've kind of said this, that a lot of these altcoins and shitcoins are doing something very similar to one another. So let's go ahead and see this right here. So it looks like a massive head and shoulders, or sorry, cup and handle pattern. You know, that's one of my freaking favorite patterns to talk about. Head and cup and handle, right? Let's see what other pattern we could go ahead and see right here. But yeah, this is looking bullish, man. It's actually looking bullish in my opinion. And this is on the 4 hourly. Let's go ahead and take a look at the daily. Oh yeah, the daily, dude. I would call this a freaking cup and handle as well. Let's go ahead and see. I call everything a cup and handle, right? Haven't you noticed that? Like every freaking project, we're like, hey, cup and handle, cup and handle. It's one of my favorite patterns to go ahead and trade. I think this is a cup and handle. It pumped, and now it's looking for that area of support. Ideally, it could even come down as low as over here. Right here, and then it could go ahead and pump back up and make new all-time high. So it's looking pretty bullish on Mong, especially if they have anything like any kind of hype going on. I mean, they are at an 8 million market cap, which is actually a good sign in my opinion. These are the kind of projects that the more shit coins that you want to jump into are those kind of shit coins that do have that kind of high market cap, because 10 million for a shit coin is actually pretty big. You know, a lot of people don't understand how big it is to reach, you know, 10 million or even a million market cap on a shit coin, especially during a bear market, right? So it looks like we are right now entering a level of support. Kind of something similar to what Pepe 2.0 is doing. Like, as I mentioned, a lot of these meme tokens are doing very similar patterns, and I think this is going to be a time for a lot of altcoins and meme coins to go ahead and pump. So that's why I believe there's some sort of, whether it's a meme coin season, altcoin season, there's some sort of season going on right now, and it makes sense, especially if Bitcoin topped already. All that money is going to go ahead and flow into the shit coins. So in my opinion, I think we're like at the perfect time in the market. You know, I do want to mention though, and as I say, I am a very optimistic person, but I also want to go ahead and mention that not because we're making these crazy gains every day in the market, you're going to go ahead and come across crazy gains. Maybe even shit coins that literally just launch and you could throw your money in and they might 20x. You know, it's probably, you know, I don't want to say it's the end of rug season, because usually when there's a lot of desperate people, there's more rugs to be made. But if this is actually the official like meme coin season or altcoin season, mini, because it's not the official where everything goes up like 20,000%. Not saying that it can't happen, but I don't think that's going to happen. That means that a lot of these tokens are going to be pumping, man. But it doesn't mean it's going to happen forever, right? So the whole goal is to go ahead and make our money and then just stay on the sidelines as depending on where the market's moving, because this is not going to last forever. You know what I mean? And that's where a lot of people end up losing money, is where they think that because they're making $10,000, $20,000 a trade, 3,000, 5,000, they think they're going to be able to duplicate that over and over again. And people don't understand that there's cycles to everything. You know, there's a cycle to trade Bitcoin. There's a cycle to get into altcoins and meme coins. There's a cycle to do everything. Most people don't comprehend or understand that because they're not willing to learn. And second, most of the influencers that we have in this space don't fucking know shit. So it's like the blind leading the blind. You know what I mean? It's like, what can you really expect out of people if in reality, in my opinion, solely my opinion, I don't really think we have that full-on leader in the space of at least DeFi, right? We don't have that real leader in DeFi to go ahead and try to help us out and prevent like what goes on, like scams, you know, how to understand what we look at, you know, market manipulation. There's very few. You know, you have the crypto space divided into like, I'll keep it very simple, two sections, right? You have the TA analysts that mostly trade, you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then you have the people that trade, you know, or, you know, show you the shit coins. And that's really what it is. It's either you trade Bitcoin and Ethereum and you swing trade them through leverage, or you freaking, you promote meme tokens. And most of those promoters are freaking promoting you scams because they're getting paid on the back end. So there's really no one else, right? And I think that's what we kind of need in this space. We need some sort of leader to really go ahead and take a lead and show example of what, you know, the quality that we should be providing. But I think that's actually kind of a good thing, right? Because that means there's no barrier. We can really do whatever the fuck we want to do, and it's kind of cool. You know, no one really knows what works. You need a rotator cuff surgery. Yeah, dude, that's what my doctor tried getting me, but I was like, fuck that. I'm not gonna do that. I declined the offer. I was like, thank you, but I'm okay. I ended up getting I think plasma shots, so they ended up like taking my blood, spitting it, and re-injecting it back into the area. It's been about 2 years. I've slowly, ever since that, like I couldn't lift, I couldn't do anything, so I literally had to get my strength all over again. But yeah, man, it's been actually kind of the worst, because I love the gym, and that kind of took some time out of the gym, and like, you know, getting back into doing like anything related to any push movement or any pull movement was really did affect me. So hopefully, you know, coming up this year, as money's coming in, I could go ahead and do better activities, more physical activities that I would like to go ahead and do. I'd like to get into fighting, man. That's something I definitely want to do, but because of my shoulder barely recovering, I'm like, dude, yeah, I don't want to put that kind of injury back, because if I do fuck it up, I love lifting weights. That's like my go-to thing. Hey, Mill, how's it going, man? How's it going? Like, that's my go-to thing. Like, I love lifting weights. Like, I could be at the gym for fucking hours, dude. Like, I'm a gym head, but because of the shoulder injury that I had for the 2 years, it really did fuck up my whole entire journey. Hopefully we could go ahead and get back up in action with that. I have also dislocated since I was 14. Damn, man. Until I hit 30 and had shortened the ligaments that had been overstretched. Hi, sold Pepe 2.0. What price? I sold Pepe 2 at like 0.22, man. I just kind of panicked, honestly. I ended up just taking profits. I took like about $600, I think, or $300. I don't remember. I took profits though, right? I closed my position and actually re-entered my position right now. The only difference that I'm doing now is that I'm not using 21x leverage or 20x leverage. The reason why I said that is because of the fact that there's a lot of volatility in the market. There's more manipulation because more people know about Pepe 2.0. And that means there's going to be a lot more movements to the upside and to the downside, right? So you have to be very, very careful right now moving forward. It also does mean that we could go ahead and pump through 20 million market cap like nothing. But because of that reason, I think I might go ahead and just watch out on leverage. I might go ahead and, you know, add 20x leverage again, but I've noticed that it's I'm risking myself. I'm putting too much risk on the table, and the reward is not as big, right? It's like the 20x leverage with how Pepe 2.0 moves. If I could just use 10x leverage or even 12 and add more to my position and not have to worry and stress about any of this shit, then I think I'm in a better position mentally as well, right? For example, I actually have about the same bag that I sold this morning or earlier today. I was at like about 394, and right now I'm at 374. Yes, my gains are not as crazy. I probably would have been a little bit over almost $2,000, maybe $1,800. But also now I don't have to worry about, you know, liquidation. And the other thing too is that now I actually have a bigger bag. So actually now I actually could add more to my position, not have to worry too much about liquidation and worry about it. And what is the third one? Now I'm not fucking stressed, bro. Like I think it's more of a mental game. I'm telling you, when it comes to trading, it's all about mental. It's all about mental. It's not really so much about understanding and figuring the fucking patterns, dude. Yes, there's part of it, but most of this is a psychological game between a psychological warfare going between one person and another. And it's a group of people believing the project will go up or down, right? Who's going to be right? It really depends. No one knows. Neither the Bears know it's going to go down, neither the Bulls. There could be an estimate of who could be right, but in reality, no one really knows who the winner is. And that's why for me personally, I would rather lower my leverage right now and see where things go, because we still are at a critical area of resistance, right? Can we go ahead and break below where we're at right now? We could. Realistically, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think this might be the bottom. I think the bottom is at 0.23. And I did sell my position at 0.22 because I ended up yesterday when I was ending the stream, I was at around 3x, or I was about $3,000 in profit, right? I didn't take profits because, or I think I did. I took small profits, only a couple $100 here and there. I didn't take full 3K profits because I thought I was going to pump higher. Usually we do pump around this time. Not right now, but we usually pump around earlier. and I thought we were gonna go ahead and pump, and I was like, all right, I'll go ahead and take my profits there. It didn't happen. It actually dumped, right? So we were at a very important area of support, which was around right here. So it was either for me to go ahead and wait for this thing to come down, come over here and lose all my money, which was over a little bit over 2 grand, or it was take profits right here, wait for this thing to go ahead and dump, add a smaller position. I added multiple positions around right here, and then hopefully hope that this thing doesn't dump down and we call it right. So what I ended up doing is that I ended up entering back around these areas, and as soon as I closed my position, I lowered my leverage. So from 21x leverage, I lowered it to 9x, I think it's at right now, and then I re-entered, but with a smaller bag. So like right now, my bag, I slowly been adding up to it right now live. You know, we've actually just added more to the bag live, but right now I don't have that much money on the line, right? I still have money on the sideline, which I'm okay and I'm comfortable with. So like, let's say for example, worst comes to worst, if it does get closer to my liquidation, now I can add more margin, but now I don't have to worry too much about me getting liquidated, right? Because now I have a good amount of cash on the side. My position's about almost the same. I have a lower risk. The reward's not too big, but now I could buy actually more tokens and lower my risk. And I would rather buy more tokens, have a bigger position and lower my risk, than have a higher leverage position and have a higher risk with a lower reward, right? So like right now, if I do go ahead and get more orders filled in, I will have a bigger bag with a medium risk, with about almost around the same amount of gains. Similar, not the same, but similar. Either way, it will still be profits, right? But like as I said, for me right now personally, it's more of a mental thing. I'm not trying to stress out about this shit. I was stressing out all yesterday. And I decided to go ahead, and I woke up earlier today, and I was like, dude, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and close my position, and if it dumps, I'll just re-enter at a cheaper price. And if it does pump, oh well, I'll go ahead and take profits. I'll go ahead and slowly enter again, and as it confirms that we are back in an uptrend, then I'll just go all in. And right now, I'm waiting to go ahead and go all in, and my all-in position is gonna be probably around here. As I mentioned, it's not about being right, man. It's just understanding what your risk is. For me, mentally, I just wasn't willing to take that shit. I'm like mentally exhausted with that trade that I had in. So right now it's like more of a mental health kind of thing for me. It's like, dude, I'd rather have to risk less money, but like have to worry less about this bullshit. You know what I mean? Have you seen LMI? I haven't seen LMI. What is LMI? Work your legs in. That's what I did when my shoulder was injured. I went psycho on legs. Yeah, dude, my legs go pretty crazy, dude. But like, that's kind of the problem too. Now I have like pretty bad freaking back problems, bro. It went like 63x. No way, dude. Did it really? I missed that call on Profit Bots Telegram. Never heard of him. I won't go in. It's way too high. Are you still in Pepe 2? Hey, what's up, Jose? Yes, I'm still in Pepe 2. I'm showing my position right now. I was just telling all of you how I just lowered my risk. I did sell, and I re-entered my position, and I'm re-entering my position right now. And as I mentioned, it's because I wanted to lower my risk. I wanted to buy more into my tokens, and mentally, I just didn't want to deal with this kind of bullshit, bro. Like, it's trading's really stressful, dude. Like, if you're trading and you're fucking like going throughout your day, like checking the charts every fucking second, and you're stressing out, dude, it's not good. That's when you start making dumb decisions, right? So like these last couple days, especially yesterday, dude, my fucking I was like mentally exhausted, bro. I was like, fuck this shit, dude. Like, I'm just counting the days. I'm like, dude, I just want this shit to moon, and I'm gonna take a break from fucking trading. So like right now, that's why I'm only doing a 9x. Right now I'm just like, dude, I really don't care, bro. I just want to see this shit pump. I just want to go ahead and get the answer. Like, should I go ahead and move on? Should I continue trading, or should I be done with? Because of that, I'm only using lower leverage, and I have money on the side, just because I'm just mentally exhausted right now trading. I'm not sure if that makes any sense, but I've literally been these last couple days just literally locked up in the house, watching the charts, like making sure like everything was good, because I was over leveraging myself. I was like almost literally shitting bricks every second. So I couldn't keep my eyes out of the charts, because if I did, the second I took my eyes out, I would get liquidated. That's kind of what happened with me with Ethereum. You could almost say I'm almost a little bit have some sort of traumatic event there, because on say Ethereum, I was about to go live and I literally went to go ahead and get water, and as soon as I come back, I fucking see the chart down 95%. See, if I would have never gone downstairs to go get water and chill for a while and get a breath of air, I would have been able to pull out at least, you know, as soon as I saw the 30% dump, and I would have been like, okay, this is not looking good. But because I wasn't looking at the charts and I went to go ahead and take my time, as soon as I come back, like, I lost everything. And that's kind of the risk that you have to understand when you're entering a position, that if you're over leveraged, you're gonna lose your money quick, bro. Like, literally, it's either you get in your trade, you make your money and you're out, or you hold on to your trade with a very small percentage of leverage with your stop losses. I don't like using stop losses. I know that's probably like a first one, but I feel like stop losses are like they fuck you up more. And same thing, yeah, I feel like stop losses just make you lose a lot of money, man. There hasn't been a day where like stop losses really help me. If anything, they've always freaking trigger my stop loss and I always get wrecked. Like, it always pumps. It's like they're purposely trying to get you stopped out, right? So for that purpose, I would rather watch the charts and not have any stop losses, and then just add to my position or realize where I want to go. Like, for example, if it starts dumping a little bit more, then I know whether I should buy into my position. Should I go ahead and start exiting my trade? But if I put a stop loss and you just go out, I know a lot of people are like, oh, just put your stop loss, take profit at this. Well, I don't know if you could do that with everything, but when you're trading shit coins, at least with leverage, I've noticed that, dude, they'll wreck you. They'll literally like wreck you all the way down as soon as you're exiting out of your position. For example, I had a buddy of mine that entered a position on Pepe 2 last night, and I showed him how to use leverage, and literally as soon as the next day, it was dumping. He was still good on his leverage, and I told him, hey bro, like, watch out, you might have to add more to your position. You might get liquidated. And guess what? They dumped it from like 30 all the way to 21 or 22. So they only dumped so much because of people had their stop losses, people got liquidated, and that's why we saw a massive dip earlier today on Pepe 2.0. And I made the video of like, I think I forgot what I titled the video, bro, to be honest. I said something crazy like, is this the top of Pepe or something like that? Because we went from over here and then we went all the way down over here, which ideally we wouldn't want to go ahead and see, but because we broke through all those support areas, it was actually kind of a critical area where we're like, oh shit, are we going to be able to hold 22 or 23, or are we going to dump down to 17? So for me, I was like, you know what, I would rather lower my risk, sell my position, take some profits, and then re-enter if it dumps down even lower, because now I have more money in my pocket. Now I'm not too stressed out to go ahead and worry if I'm going to get liquidated. Now I could go ahead and buy at 0.17 if that's where I thought I was going to dump, and now it's like a win-win situation, right? So it's really whatever your preference is. But yeah, I re-entered my position on Pepe 2.0 as I mentioned, and I have about almost the same that I had about 394 or something like that, 395, but I was risking a lot more. And I was also like in the barrier of my mental health, and to me it just wasn't fucking worth it. So right now I'm okay, I'm chilling, I'm relaxed, I'm gonna get filled in, I'm gonna have more tokens, so when this thing pumps, still gonna make money. I'm not gonna make the same crazy amount of money if I had a 21x leverage on, but I'll still make a good decent amount of money, right? And I'm okay mentally. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm mentally okay right now. I'm pretty exhausted, but I'm more relaxed. I'll tell you that. I'm more like chill, relaxed, cool. Like, I wouldn't worry about too much about my position right now, is what I'm saying. Because like the trade's going well, everything's going well. I'm even more confident now because we broke that area of resistance, and now we're holding that area of support. So we found our new support. So for me personally, there's nothing for me to worry about. And plus, I have money in the side, so if I want to buy a dip right now, if it dumps more, then I'm able to buy to my dip. When Pepe 2.0 hit all-time high back in July, it was a Thursday day of Jupiter. Really? No way. I didn't know that. I remember, dude. And see, look, this is the thing, too, with Pepe 2.0 I want to mention. So with Pepe 2.0 last time, I lost about 30 grand on Pepe 2.0 last time when it hit its all-time high, right? I was in Pepe 2.0 right here. I entered Pepe 2.0 like right here, and then I saw it dump like 80%, bro, and I was like almost shitting bricks. I was like, fuck, dude, dude, this is the stupidest shit I did. And then I didn't look at my wallet for like 3 days, and next thing you know, it pumps all the way like to 4 million market cap, all the way up to like 95 million. And then I enter a leveraged trade position as well around an area right here, and dude, I ended up freaking losing 30 grand on Pepe 2.0 because I thought I was gonna do a reversal right here, and I got too greedy. I was like, dude, I'm not trying to make no 30 grand. I want to make 100K for today or tomorrow. It's like, dude, I should have been happy. I should have just taken my 30K and I would have been chilling. I would have been buying so many dips right now. I would have had extra money on the sideline. But dude, I got way too greedy, and apparently 30K wasn't enough for me that day, which I haven't had 30K in a while. Keep in mind, I've literally haven't seen 30K in a cool minute. Like last time I've seen 30K, at least for me personally, has been last bull run, man. I haven't seen that kind of money in a while. so and I've told you, for all those that know, I've told you I lost literally fucking everything. Like I lost everything to the point where I lost my apartment because I over leveraged myself. So, you know, honestly 30K would have helped me, but because I got too greedy and I wanted to go ahead and get fucking rich overnight, I ended up losing everything. So I lost the 30K, and right now, if I was to go ahead and see 30K, bro, best believe I'll take the 30K. It's not life-changing, but it's definitely going to go ahead and help me out throughout the next while we get closer to the bull run, right? It's all about being able to go ahead and invest into better projects. So if I had 30K that last time when Pepe 2.0 did that, I would have at least done multiple things. I could have had a new car. I could have had bigger bags on certain projects, but I got too greedy, right? And I lost 30K. And that's what I'm saying. That's why this approach right now, I really don't care about making 100K overnight, 200K overnight. Ideally, you know, 80, 60K would sound nice right now to have, especially with the fact that I told you that I'm restarting my whole entire crypto, literally my whole entire crypto journey, bro. I'm restarting my whole entire crypto journey. I lost over like about a quarter freaking last bull run. So I lost quite a bit, man. I've lost a lot. But I love this space so much that here I am, back at it again, doing degen shit. I've just gotten wrecked too many times, man, and I'm sure all of you could go ahead and relate. You know, if there's no way to prevent losing money, the only way you could go ahead and prevent losing money, it's really just by, you know, accepting that you were wrong and then just moving forward. Like, you know, closing your trade earlier, pulling out a lot sooner, taking gains. You know, that's really what makes you a better trader. Pepe 2.0 will pump around 8:14 Jupiter's hour. Jupiter is a planet of expansion, and today is Jupiter's day. Well, happy birthday, Jupiter. I'm excited to go ahead and be in Jupiter's day today, because that means Pepe 2.0 will pump. Jose Francisco says, LOL. What's up, bro? Vazilo says, when Pepe 2.0 hit its all-time back in Thursday day of Jupiter. I forgot today was Thursday, man. Sometimes I cannot sleep with trading. I don't sleep in a week, and Pepe classic pump. Dude, I'm the same, man. Dude, you know how many weeks I haven't really slept? I haven't slept for 2 weeks, and I've been literally on 3 to 4 hours of sleep. You know why? Because I've been fucking trading, looking at these charts like a fucking maniac, looking at Ethereum, making sure that it wouldn't dump. And you know what's been keeping me up? Well, what's been keeping me fucking up has been some dubby, bro. Been drinking 3 of these a day, which is not good. And then to make it even better, I've been taking freaking caffeine pills of like 200 milligrams, bro. Like, I'm literally like running on caffeine for 2 weeks. And that's not even saying that I've been freaking partying like fucking crazy these last 2 weeks as well. So yeah, dude. And plus all the rug pulls. Imagine no sleep, getting rug pulled, you know, losing money, like not sleeping. You know what I mean? It really takes a toll in your mental health, right? And that's what I'm saying. When it comes to trading, you have to go ahead and understand it and see what makes you happy. Like for me, for example, I don't want to fucking hold on to any trades over the weekend, bro. Like that's why I'm hoping and crossing my fingers we could go ahead and get some sort of pump, because realistically, I don't want to be trading this shit on the weekend, bro. I want to enjoy my weekend this week. Like I want to fucking chill, touch some grass. I haven't seen the fucking sun in a while. Like, dude, like I've literally just been locked up just making content, live streaming, and trading. And then it sucks more when you're like fucking looking at the charts because you're panicking because you can't go to sleep, and then you get rug pulled. That's like the fucking worst feeling, dude. It's like, dude, I worked so hard this whole week, then to get rug pulled like the last minute, I left off guard. Like I've been on guard with Ethereum for the past 2 weeks, bro. The minute, literally the minute I'm not like fucking attentive to it, I lose the money. But I understand the risk. That's the problem. You have to understand that you know the risk you're getting into. I knew the risk I was getting into with Ethereum. I'm like, dude, if anything happens, I know I'm going to lose $2,000 and it's okay. So mentally, I was already prepared to take that L. But the problem is most people aren't. They usually throw money. They're trying to duplicate, maybe because they're trying to get a fucking new house or a new watch over the weekend to impress their fucking friends or their girlfriends or wives, and then they gamble all the fucking money away. So that's where the problem is, right? When you already have stationed your money elsewhere, and you're trading it to go ahead and get a bigger outcome, and then I think that's when you emotionally lose more money, right? So you don't want to do that. So with me personally, with this trade, like, I already know that if I lose it, bro. So I'm kind of like already mentally prepared for that shit. Is it gonna hit me kind of hard and be like, fuck, dude, I lost all this money? Yes, it is. But I already know the risk that I'm taking, and I already understand it. Like, mentally, I'm preparing every day. Like, okay, so if the trade goes south, will I be able to deal with it? And if you can, then you're okay. But if you're trading with like 30 grand and you're like shitting bricks every second, dude, and you're like, dude, if I lose this shit, like, I don't know what's gonna happen, then you're over leveraging yourself, and you shouldn't be doing that. It's not good for your mental health, and then most importantly, you're gonna lose out on your trades. So let's go ahead and read some comments. I took 5 days off of work to trade Pepe 2. That's sick, bro. That's freaking sick, man. That's really cool. I mean, the fact that you have the liberty to take 5 days off of work to trade Pepe 2, that's some boss shit, man. I'll give you props for that. Congratulations on that. That's what I would do too, man. Have you heard of meme combat token? I have heard about meme contact. Preservance, though, it's always gonna be ups and downs. 100%. Are you Sagittarius, John? What is a Sagittarius? Kind of sounds like spaghetti. A lot in common, bro. My 5K turned into 20K in Pepe 2, and in July that wasn't enough for me at all, and went to like $100, and now I'm working my way up. Let's go, Dubby. What's up, Ryan? I can't believe Ryan's still here, bro. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna start sipping a little bit more because I'm getting tired again, bro. I've actually did a lot of productive shit today. You wouldn't know, you don't want to hear my problems, because I know we all have problems, and when it comes to the streams, we all want to have fun, right? We don't want to fucking hear nobody's bullshit problems, right? We're all going through shit in life, but like the reason why I tell you these stories sometimes is because I know a lot of you could go ahead and relate, right? I get messages like on, for example, on Ethereum. Oh, bro, like, you should be punished when you go to hell for promoting a dude. And like, dude, I was never promoting a scam. I told every one of you, every project we enter, I always give you the pros and the cons, and I always tell you realistically what could go ahead and happen. I've mentioned with Ethereum, even if you go back to the videos, I was like, I don't know what the fuck the sequel is. Maybe it's a day they scam us, and guess what? They fucking did, dude. Now I wonder if they were watching our videos and they're like, dude, we're gonna do it for that John guy. He's like, good idea. The sequel is gonna be the day we scam all of you. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, I lose as well, man. Every time we like, it's either you win, I win, and we both win. I lose, we both lose. You know what I mean? Especially if we're jumping into something together. You know, if this Pepe 2.0 goes south and you lose money, I'm more than likely probably gonna lose money as well. You know, depending on what's going on. And it's like, I don't get paid to go ahead and promote freaking Ethereum or Pepe 2.0. I'm only doing this because I genuinely like the projects that we're looking at, and I see the opportunities that we could go ahead and talk about. Obviously, I also look for trending topics. Like, if Ethereum's trending, then I'm gonna fucking talk about Ethereum, right? To go ahead and get more people into the channel, and then hopefully, you know, build a better community. That's really what the goal is, especially as a YouTube channel. But I don't take offers with meme tokens. I get offers every freaking day with pre-sales, with you know, talk about this, do this. I don't take them, man, because 99% of them are scams. And just for me personally, morally, I just wouldn't be able to show you that type of shit. Like, knowing that you're gonna get scammed, I just wouldn't be able to do that while I'm getting paid on the back end. I personally wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to go to sleep knowing that I'm scamming all my freaking viewers because I'm freaking selling out for like a quick little $500 to $1,000 off of these promotions from scam tokens. Like, I just wouldn't be able to do that. See, there is some people out there, especially influencers, that are willing to screw their fucking community for $500. Yeah, but Pepe 2.0 is kind of slowing down right now, man. Slowing kind of down. We're almost about 2 hours into the stream. I really do appreciate all of you tuning in today. Smash that subscribe button for me. Like if you are brand new to the channel. You know what I think of magic of trading happens at night. Yeah, 100%, man. The magic of trading happens at night. This is the reason why I prefer to trade Asian session in London. London and Asian time is the best time to go ahead and trade, man. Eastern Standard Time, Pacific Standard Time is the fucking worst time to trade, bro. That's usually the time you want to buy the dips. The time that real action goes in, it's at night. When Pacific Standard Time and Eastern Standard Time is sleeping, they wrecked all of us, man. They wreck every one of you. They wreck you at night, and it's because, you know, Asian time and London time zone is up and running during that time, and that's the time that that's usually the time where all the good stuff comes out. So for me personally, I like to trade at night too. I like to go ahead and trade at night because that's usually where most of the pump action comes in. But as I mentioned, it just depends on the kind of trader you are. You know, some people like to trade at night, some people like to trade in the morning, and that's really what you have to ask yourself, and you have to look for these clues yourself, you know? For me personally, I've noticed, not only am I more of a night owl, but I've also noticed that trading at night is actually better, bro. That's where you get all the fucking volatility, man. And if you notice, that's why, especially if you're trading Eastern Standard Time or Pacific Standard Time, you've noticed you always get wrecked when you go to sleep, right? Because they purposely push it down, man. They purposely wreck everybody on that time zone. So when they wake up, that shit's gone, bro. Your money's gone. Your money's gone, but the market's up. That's the funny thing. They purposely screw us over, man. How long are you in the crypto space? I'm here since 2017. It's a fun roller coaster. Yeah, Jonathan, I've been here since 2017 as well. I got into the time where like BitConnect and all these fucking MLM crypto scams were going on around. So that's where I really started my journey back in 2017. And I also started trading stocks and options in 2017. So that's really where most of my knowledge came from. Technical analysis is it's trading stocks and options is really what I've been trading since 2017. And then I made the pivot as soon as I got screwed through AMC and GameStop. I ended up losing a lot of money because they weren't allowing anybody to buy, right? So my options were pretty much almost worthless, and I lost all my money there. And that's what made me revisit crypto one more time and really go full all in, right? And right now I do trade the stock market a little bit. I was trading AMC back again, made some decent little gains there. I was trading Macy's. I was trading options again. So I have been trading the stock market. But I've noticed that I can't be trading both markets. I was trading the stock market these last couple of weeks while I was trading crypto, and because my focus was in crypto, I forgot about stocks, and I lost about like almost. I didn't lose that much because I made my money back, but I probably lost about $300 back on my investment. I funded my account with $1,000, and it was going really well, but because I wasn't paying attention to it, my options became worthless, and I lost money. So today I ended up selling my last Macy's calls. I sold my Riot calls because I took a few L's last week because I wasn't paying attention to the stock market because I was focusing just on crypto. And that's why right now I'm just not going to touch stocks market right now. I'm just going to stick to crypto because right now there's a lot of volatility in the market, and I would rather just focus on this right now because that's what the channel is about, first, and two, it's just there's more volatility, man. I just can't go back to stocks anymore. Like I tried, and the volatility is just so fucking slow, and it's a whole different ballgame. Like I forgot how the stock market really moves, right? Because each market moves differently. The volatility is different, the day ends different, so you have to understand what it does when it comes to the psychology of trading. And for me, when I pivoted from stocks to crypto, I thought I was going to know the shit, but I didn't know shit, dude. I got wrecked so many times because it's a whole entire different volatility and market manipulation. And now in crypto, I kind of understand more the manipulation because I fucking lost a lot of money too these last couple months, leverage trading and testing it out, getting stopped out, getting liquidated. And now I think I don't know. I think I finally found my groove into leverage trading and not getting wrecked too much. So I'm kind of putting all my experiences together from what I know from these last times that I got wrecked on leverage trading, and then the last couple of times as well with how these meme tokens move. So now I'm putting all that information together and kind of coming up with my own strategy. And to develop your own strategy when it comes to trading, it takes a while, man. Even to this day with the stock market, I only trade a few handful of stocks. I only trade Riot, Mara, Macy's, AMC, and Neo. So about 5 stocks that I only trade, and those are the only ones I'll trade. I won't touch anything else. Why? Because I understand the way they move, and this is the reason why I tell all of you, you need to stick to one. You can't go ahead and do 20 different coins because they all move differently. And for example, I know Pepe 2.0 like almost with the back of my hand, the way it moves, the way it pumps, the way people get excited for it. So that's why I've been able to capitalize off of that, and been able to move with it, because I understand how volatile Pepe 2.0 is. And if you don't understand something, you're gonna get wrecked. So because I understand how volatile it moves and how the market pumps, and when the market pumps and when the market tends to dump, and now I have an over edge for the person that doesn't understand shit. The person that is just coming in throwing money, they're more than likely going to go ahead and lose money if they haven't been looking at the charts. Bro, I've been looking at Pepe 2.0 since July. Since July, I've been looking at how Pepe 2.0 moves, the manipulation that goes on. So like I kind of have a better understanding, you know. Pepe 3 pumped yesterday to like 90%. Damn, dude. I think it's meme coin season. I'm telling you. Jonathan says, you're the boss, bro. I've seen some influencers even delete their safe herein videos, but you don't. Got my respect for it, and just take that L, move forward. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, 100%, bro. Because all those influencers were getting paid. All the influencers that were talking about safe herein were getting paid. I didn't get fucking paid once, bro. And I don't want to get paid because, as I mentioned, like if a project goes the opposite way and I'm getting paid for it, I just morally, I just wouldn't feel comfortable, you know, pushing that to all of you, because that's like me screwing myself. You know how I mentioned, I've told all of you, like one of the biggest things that for me personally is that if I lie to you, I'm lying to myself, man. And if I'm lying to myself, it's going to go ahead and prevent me to become a better investor, better trader, better content creator, you know, and all of that. So like once you start lying to other people, not only are you lying to other people, but you're lying to yourself overall. And for that reason, it's like, dude, I have nothing to worry about safe herein. I wasn't getting paid. So why would I go ahead and delete the video? You know what I mean? I have nothing to worry about safe herein. If anything was to ever happen and people want to confront me, they have nothing to say, because I didn't know shit about safe herein. I was in safe herein just like you and I. The only difference is that I was capitalizing on getting more views and getting more subscribers and having more people tune in. But I always said on every one of my freaking videos, only invest in where you're willing to lose. This thing could literally rug pull us any second. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when are they going to go ahead and rug pull you. And this goes to every fucking token. Same thing with Pepe 2.0. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. I have also mentioned that Pepe 2.0 had a lot of freaking artificial volume coming in since 3 million. I've told you this does not look good. Pepe 2.0, maybe it's a T, maybe it's a well. They're artificially pumping this coin to go ahead and make it look like more people are interested. And I told you that as soon as it starts pumping more, shorts were going to get liquidated. FOMO will start to kick in, bringing in new users. And that's exactly what fucking has been going on. You can't make any of this shit up. You can't make any of this shit up, right? And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But so far, I've been pretty fucking right with my Pepe 2.0 analysis. It's super manipulated. I'm sure some people have noticed the same address. Now it's multiple addresses. Before it was only the 5819 or something like that. And it's been buying and selling 5819. I even fucking know the address already. And when you click on it, you don't see details because it's a private freaking address, dude. It's a bot. It's buying and selling. It's buying every bottom. It's buying every top. I mean, it's buying every bottom, selling every top, and it's rinse and repeating. And I think, I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive I might be right. I think it's a Pepe 2.0 team. They're artificially pumping the market in order for them to get the 2%, which, you know, I don't mind it. But also because we're benefiting from this pump, right? But this is the reason why I'm saying you have to be very, very careful, because we don't know what their intentions are. Hopefully their intentions are for them to go ahead and pump to get that 2% into the market. And but also it does wreck a lot of people, especially if they're leverage trading, because let's say they start they were buying right here, and now they start buying it up, and then they start selling like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. A lot of people are going to get wrecked. So for that reason, this is the reason why I'm trading Pepe 2.0, because I understand the manipulation. I understand what's going on. It kind of reminds me of AMC and GameStop. And if you see, they have over 975 of volume. So I don't know how much money they have made, but this is on the daily. So if they're getting, let's say, 975,000 in volume, 975,000 in volume times 0.02, which is actually not that much money. They're making about 19.5 with this kind of money if I did my calculations correctly. So it's actually not that much. But obviously, the higher the volume, the more money they're going to make. So if they're bringing in, like, let's say, because at all-time high, I remember there's a time they were bringing in like 10 million, dude. 3, get it, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's, I think that's not 10 million, is it? Dude, fuck this. I'm not even gonna do this. Too many zeros fuck me up, bro. I have dyslexia, so those zeros fucked me. That probably would have not been a good example. But if they're doing 10 million, I'm assuming with the 2%, 1%, you're talking about anywhere between 2.5 million. I'm guessing, if I did my math right. So they're making a boatload of fucking money, right? So we don't really know what their intentions are. I did check the liquidity. It looks like liquidity is unlocked for 2 months. One of them is. So keep your eyes on this. 6 months liquidity is locked. Then you have another one locked for 8 months, another one up for 8 months, and another one up for 8 months. So I'm thinking, now you have to kind of think like them, right? Think as a scammer. If you were a scammer and you had all this money locked up, what would you go ahead and do? Well, you'll go ahead and pump this project to as high as you can and hope that you could go ahead and pump it for at least 2 to 8 months in order to go ahead and make the most out of your money, right? So this is the reason why I would say don't hold on to this for too long. It looks like it's going to be unlocking in about 8 months, 72% of the liquidity. Hopefully by then we've made our nut and we're out, man. And hopefully we could probably short this shit all the way down too. You know what I mean? So like once you're aware of shit like this, then you're okay. You know what I mean? But if you're going into trades like this or going into projects like this, not knowing what's really going on, that's where you're screwing yourself. And then most people like are saying like, oh, what's causing Pepe 2.0 to pump? Well, really nothing in general besides what I just said, right? But to the average person, they're not going to understand or comprehend what we just talked about. And honestly, that I wouldn't say that's okay, but it's okay. You know what I mean? That's why if you want to go ahead and show people what we talk about, you know, go ahead and share my content. Really do appreciate it. You know, I try to keep this perspective of both neutral, but also, you know, let's be realistic. There's fucking beam manipulation going on. We don't know what the intentions of the team is. They could rug pull us any second. Maybe they have some freaking team tokens in the back end that we didn't know. And maybe they're waiting to go ahead and pump it up to the higher market cap of 95 million before pulling the rug. I don't know. Nobody knows. But we have to go with those freaking crazy conclusions that way, so if anything fucking happens, we're not like, oh shit, we got rug pulled, bro. Did you believe that? And I'll be like, yeah, dude, remember we talked about manipulation going on from here? Remember we talked about, you know, this bot, this 5819 pumping and dumping every second since 2 million market cap? Do you remember that? Yeah, well, no coincidence that it freaking dumped. Same thing with Ethereum, right? Ethereum just surprised me though, because honestly it did build trust on me. I was actually planning on selling Ethereum that week, just because I was done with the bullshit too of just holding on to that position. I was like, dude, I'm so done with this. I just want to take a break. But honestly, as soon as Ethereum rug pulled, I actually felt a relief, bro. I'm just like, yes, now I can move on with my life. You know what I mean? Like if you know what I mean, like smash that like button, bro. Like I was like, dude, oh, at least I got scammed. At least now I don't have to worry about when are they gonna scam me, right? It's like I already got scammed, so that I got the checklist. So time to move on. You know, and that's kind of the mentality you have to have when it comes to this. You just have to like, dude, take the L, move on, and that's it. Just go on to the next. There's a lot of money to be made in this space. So it looks like Pepe 2.0 is following that little dip. So we're about $1,000 in profits right now, and we're only risking a little bit of money too, which is actually pretty good. Risking a little bit of money with some decent amount of profits. Not too bad, not too bad. Obviously, I would have liked to go ahead and add more to my position. Let's see if we can add a little bit more to our position. Looking at the 30-minute chart. As I said, I think this is a cup and handle pattern forming. So I'm going to try to enter a trade at, let's see. I'm going to do 28.25. I'm going to enter a trade at 28.25. Because it's at 28.29. Hopefully we could get filled in. Dude, it's lagging because I'm streaming. 28. Oh my gosh, no. Okay, we're just gonna do market, dude, because it's at 28, 27 anyways. It doesn't. They're probably gonna fill me in at a higher price, so we're just gonna do market. It's okay. I'm gonna do 150. Oh my gosh, it fucking would fill in at a higher price, bro. Literally, as soon as I filled in, it hit 35 and then went dumped down to my price target, man. Fuck, you can't make none of this shit up. Okay, so now I have officially a way bigger bag than I did yesterday. So now we're just going to go ahead and wait for these orders to fill in. Right now, 83% up for the day so far, $1,000 in profit. I do believe we're going to go ahead and break all-time highs, and we could probably be doing that right now live. Let's go ahead and smash that like button for me. If you're still watching. I gotta put up the music a little bit, man. You guys can't hear the music, huh? It's kind of vibes. Not the best, but let me know if the music is a little too loud, by the way. I gotta get, dude, I'm so freaking tired. Alright, so Pepe's dumping down to 28.19. We're gonna do another order at 28.15. This time we're gonna do limit, right? Because we're not gonna get screwed in the back end like we just got. I think we got filled in at 28.35. So we're gonna do 28. Dude, stop showing me this shit. What is going on? 28.25. Oops, it went down even lower. $28. Dude, I can't even fill this shit in, man. I'm lagging so bad. We're gonna do 28.09. It is what it is. I'd rather pay a little bit higher price than I did earlier. Let's see, did it go through? 28.15. Come on, 28.09. I just gotta get filled in, bro. Come on. 28.18. I don't think we're gonna get filled in. Let's see, 28.09. Yeah, 28.09. It's probably gonna dump back down to 28.18. I mean 28.10. It is what it is. I don't think I'm gonna get filled in. I think I missed out already. Okay, it's dumping back down, so maybe I'll get lucky to get in at. Actually, I think I can get in at a cheaper price. Let's see. I might have to go ahead and cancel all my orders right now. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and cancel my orders just in case this thing dumps. Oops, a little too late. It looks like all my orders got filled in, bro. Fuck. I mean, okay, it's fine. It's okay. We have 462. We're going to get a little bit more. The good thing is we still have money on the side, right? Just in case anything happens, if it does dump a little bit more or anything goes on. Let's see, margin used 2595. I'll leave this one open because this is at a fill in at 25.95. Go ahead and leave that open. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll just go ahead and leave it there. If it does dump a little bit more, we'll go ahead and add it to that position. But as I said, you can't time every top or bottom. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking of buying this. Now, actually, I do still think this could be a cup and handle pattern. Unless this thing loses support, then we're kind of screwed, but I doubt that's going to be the case. It's looking pretty bullish, in my opinion. Yeah, even though the 45, dude, is looking so freaking bullish. Like, I think we're going to have enough momentum to squeeze this to the upside, and we're going to go ahead and see 0.45 or even 50 very, very soon in the next leg up. It's not even that far away if you actually really think about it. It's only about 57% away. So not even realistically 1x. We could still go ahead and do. Yeah, but honestly, I think this thing might go ahead and pump up even higher. Now it's dumping a little bit back to 27.85. What was our order history? 28.09. 27.75. I think we got in at a good area. 28.09. 28.35. Yeah, 28.35 was not too good, honestly. That wasn't too well. Let's see if I go ahead and dump down. I don't think it's gonna dump too low though, but I think it is maybe might be a fake out. I think they just faked us out, bro. Fuck. I don't think so though. I think we're still good. I think this is where the next leg up comes in. I'm probably gonna go ahead and stay another 5 more minutes into this live stream. I want to go ahead and take a break real quick, man. I want to take a break from this. I think we might be able to go ahead and see this thing pump live. So 27.94. Let's see if we can get one last fill in before we pump. I think this might be the last pump if we do go ahead and see a pump, because I've noticed last time when we were ending the live stream, same thing happened. Okay, let's see if we can get this order filled in. 27.94. Come on, dude, dump. Come on, 2,800. And it looks like volume slowly kind of like going down, so I think it's probably going to consolidate for a little bit before we have a massive pump to the upside. Or maybe they're going to go ahead and squeeze out all the shorts right now. That's another thing that usually happens when we kind of see like the volume slowly kind of be a little bit more stagnant, kind of stay low. I've noticed that usually it's getting ready for momentum, but the problem is no one knows where that momentum is going to go, whether it's going to be to the upside or the downside. But right now I can go ahead and tell you that I think if we do have a massive move, it's going to be to the upside. I could be wrong, but I think that's what's going to happen. I just placed an order at 27.94. Hopefully we can get filled in. That last dip, bro, come on, man. We need the last one, that small little dip, so we can go ahead and hopefully pump, unless we get rejected and we come down to 26.25. But that's also the reason why we don't go all in into our trades, right? That's why I still have money on the sideline right now, because I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe it does pump up higher, maybe it doesn't. And that's why I like to slowly go in with like 50 bucks, 100 bucks. And I usually like to keep it between 100 bucks and 50 bucks and just keep it at that and just add multiple trades. Like if I want to go ahead and go back to back, I'll do 100, 100, 100 instead of doing $300 in one order. Because I've noticed typically you get filled in at a higher price like that. It sometimes is a little difficult to get filled in. And then the third one is usually when you put in a big order like that with leverage, depending on what the token size is. But with Pepe, if I was putting in $300 with leverage with 9x, like dude, they're going to see that and they're going to dump the project. They're going to dump the market on purpose. That's something I've noticed when it comes to a lot of these meme coins. You never want to do like $1,000 order with 10x leverage or any of that, because you're going to get wrecked, bro. Super wrecked. They're going to purposely see that and they're going to purposely liquidate you out of your position. So we're at 27.97. Our goal is 27.94. Hopefully we can get that in. If we don't, we're going to do 27.96, because sometimes you don't get the exact order you want, right? So for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and do another $90 at 27.96, just in case we don't get 9.4. At least I got it right. So let's see, 27.98. I think I might have missed out, man. Hopefully it dumps. Okay, 27.96. I think we're about to get filled. It says we're at 27.96, but I doubt we got filled. Usually it would get filled if we go down to 27.95. Let's see, 27. Yeah, dude, fucking shit, dude. I didn't get filled in. Ugh. It's the reality of what happens, right? But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully get filled on these. 27.96. Come on, man, we're so close. This is the last fill in I need. But I'm really excited. I think we're gonna have a nice little pump today later on. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I really do appreciate all of you tuning in today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, go ahead and smash that subscribe button to all those that are brand new to the channel. And hopefully we could go ahead and do another live stream with this thing pumping, going to the moon, dude. If we do go ahead and see Pepe 2.0 hit like 0.35 or 45, bro, where like everything's going freaking insane, trust me, I'll go ahead and live stream just for all of you. So go ahead and smash that subscribe button, like, comment down below, and I'll go ahead and catch all of you on to the next one. Take care. Have a great